second to none. Baker drinks are under the lights. It's Saturday night, trash palates unite. Or guess who's fly, who's got the knack? By decent battles, there's no turning back. Guests from afar into a wild whiskey ride. The army is here, standing strong on their side. It's Saturday night, trash palates unite. Raise your glasses up, let's toast to the fight. Pick your drinks, bring some fire, keep spirits alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. Trash palate challenge, the stakes are high. 4 snips, 4 sips, gotta give it a try. You win, or you're crushed. It's tough under these lights. Laura and Troy, they keep it so real. Battling blind till the final reveal. With friends on the screen, the fun has begun. Watch out, Laura and Troy just won. It's Saturday night, trash palate unite. Raise your glasses up, let's toast to the fight. Pick your drinks, bring some fire, keep spirits alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. From bourbons to rhymes, we savor the pour. With every sip, we're loving it more. Whiskey friends on a Saturday stream. Baker drinks turns the night to a scene. It's Saturday night, trash palates unite. Raise your glasses up, let's toast to the fight. Pick your drinks, raise a fire, keep spirits alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. Trash palate army is here and alive. So here's to Troy, here's to Laura too. To the trash palate army and what we all do. Saturday nights where we all belong. With Baker drinks, we'll keep singing this song.
Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's good to see everyone in chat. I was going to say to see all you guys, but, I guess I can't do that. But cheers, everyone. Hey, Dave Vogelsang, first in the chat today, calling us all taters, tater drinks, tater Troy, tater Laura. Love it. Vermont.
From the king of taters.
Exactly. Vermont's here. Cheers. Dave Renstrom. Cheers. Going to be fun to watch. I sure hope so. Hazmat Compton. Cheers to you. We got Mr. Mom 310. Cheers from Northeast Oklahoma. Jeff Drinks at Bourbon and Balls. Cheers to you. Russ L. Cheers, my fellow trash palates. Exactly. It's not an insult. It's just what we are.
We embrace it.
What else? We got Carl's here. Cheers, Carl. Jeff Castle. Good evening. Got to take a sip. Mike Brock. Good evening to you. Gandy Road. Cheers. We got Stuff and Whiskey. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
I'm guessing Josh, but I guess it could be Aaron. Maybe it's both of you. Cheers. Thanks for being here. We got Michael Whiskey. Oh, gosh. What does that say, Troy? Whiskey Mathan Deerg?
Sure.
Cheers to you. Who else?
Thanks for showing up.
Yes, thanks for being here. Mark Gale. Cheers. Keith P. We got Deborah Bulliard. Cheers to you. And I'm not supposed to drink at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Troy.
I got to fill that dead air.
You got to time it right.
The time that it takes you to swallow that drink.
Exactly. John Wade, cheers to you. Whiskey Wisdom, cheers. We got Larry 3R is here. Whiskey Nature, it was nice to see you live on your woodworking channel today. It seems like it's going pretty well for just starting. Nice job.
Yeah.
Heather Idlet is here. Cheers to you. I'm guessing Chip is here as well, but I haven't seen his name. Bourbon Kitty, cheers. We got Bourbon and Balls as well. Cheers to you. Bob Glass, nice to see you.
Hey, Bob.
Cheers. We got Torup is living. I wonder if he showed up late to miss your country music.
He probably timed it perfectly.
Who else? Steven Scone Shelf Sippers. Cheers to you. And we got...
Did you say Keith P. already?
I think I did, but cheers, Keith
Cheers
P.
again, Keith P.
And I think I might be caught up. I think I'm caught up. We're going to call it good.
We're going to call it good.
We're going to call it good.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Saturday night, our favorite night of the week. We look forward to this pretty much from Sunday morning until it starts again. We enjoy hanging out with everybody.
Not always on Sunday morning.
Yeah, Laura doesn't always enjoy Sunday mornings. Sometimes her Z-Biotics doesn't work, but my Purple Tree always works. I never have a rough Sunday morning. Not affiliated with them at all.
We got a couple other people. JL is here and Joe B. Torp said he skipped the country. It's a 4-letter word.
So we got a great lineup tonight. If you noticed on the thumbnail for the live stream, we got a couple great channels, some fun people joining us tonight. We'll bring them out in a little bit, but we'll take care of some business real quick. We have our giveaways that we normally do. We'll start with the freebies. We have two.
Too late.
Oh, did she already put it on the screen?
No.
Okay. We have two flights that we're giving away for free, 4 2-ounce samples from our personal collection. Let's go with #rigged.
Okay. I mean, everyone's already going to type that
Everyone always puts it in there. We're just going to embrace it. #rigged to get entered in on the free giveaway, the first free giveaway. And we'll give that away about halfway through the show. And then we'll set another hashtag for the next one. We have a patron only giveaway tonight.
That's what I put on the screen.
And we actually have a new patron at the Tater level, joined yesterday, Ryan Ellis. If you're watching, thanks for joining. And if you watch on the replay, thanks for watching, or thanks for joining. Either way, words, they're hard.
They are hard.
But anyways, any patron at any paid level is entered on the wheel. We give this away every Saturday night. Once you win, you remove from the wheel so everybody gets a chance to win. Then we start all over again. Tonight, we're giving away some Woodenville. We've got the Applewood Stave finished and the Sauternes cask, which is one of their brand new fall releases. Pretty darn good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We also have an elevated flight tonight. I'll let Laura get that up on the screen there.
Keep going.
So $5 super chats gets you entered in on the elevated flight. This is some hyper-aged whiskeys from Bull Run. There's a 16-year American whiskey finished in Pinot. That is at cask strength. We've got a 15-year finished in sherry and a 15-year finished in Cabernet, also at cask strength, and an 11-year bourbon finished in Madeira. And along with your $5 super chat, you get that sticker, that little guy right there in the center of the screen.
I don't think he looks little. He looks buff.
Well, he's jacked, but we got that made up into a sticker, and that's what you're going to get with your super chats. So if you super chat tonight, we appreciate it. But if we've never done it before, please email us and give me your contact information so I can send you that sticker.
Yeah. So Keith P with the super chat says, cheers, Laura and Troy. And then we got another one from Jeff Drinks at Bourbon and Balls. Thank you.
Appreciate it, both of you. So, shall we bring out the guests?
I think we're at that time.
All right, let's kick off the show.
Okay, which one am I bringing out first?
That looks like a good one.
Okay, so first we've got Artfully Bourbon.
Arthur and Scott, Artfully Bourbon. Welcome to the show, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Hi, cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
What do you? Of course, we've like I said before, we've been trying to set this up for a while. We've had lots of stuff happening with the blending tournament and the holidays and all that stuff. We finally nailed down a date, and here you are, and we can't be more excited to have you on with us.
Likewise.
Let's bring out our other guests. Your competition. We got Dustin and Kaylin on the barrel. Welcome
Howdy.
to the show.
Howdy, folks.
Hello.
Howdy.
I wish we
Happy
could have set
Saturday.
that up so the camera zoomed from you to Kaylin and. Like,
Did you get your monitor moved?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. I did move it down, so now we're looking down, but close. We're close to looking at everybody.
Looks great.
We're so happy to
Yeah.
be here. Thanks for
So-
having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're excited to have you both on with us. You guys both said you watched a little bit of last week, so you kind of know what it's all about. You can pour up your samples right now, but don't do anything with them. Just get them airing out.
Alrighty.
And we got a couple
Pour 'em
more
up.
super
You don't gotta tell me
chats.
twice.
Charles
Wanna be in
says,
charge?
smash that like, join Patreon, get on Discord. Well,
Thanks,
you, Charles.
Charles.
And Dave says, for the elevated tater bull run flight. Exactly. I think there may have been another one. Mark Gale. Big one there. On the
Wow.
barrel, time to win
Thanks,
is what
Mark.
Mark says.
Yeah, Mark.
Wow.
Gandy Rhodes says, cheers. One for me, one for Hazmat. I'll get
Okay,
those.
we got you guys down. Excellent. Thank you so much. So, how this is going to work, just like last week, we'll
Wait a
ask
second.
one of you a
Who
question.
screws these chops on?
Ours was, we had like
That's
three
all.
that were
It's all
stuck.
Laura.
We gotta
Oh
get
my
a wrench
God.
to open them.
Laura
Laura's been
is
working.
hidden the weight.
Yeah, I'm just so strong. Yeah, so in the wintertime, he tightens them fully, and then in the summer, he makes sure to like seal them as well so that they don't leak. We have not had people
Mission
say
accomplished.
that they leak their break.
What was that just went flying?
Was that like the like, I don't know, the gasket type thing? It
Silicone.
stayed
It
in.
literally popped.
So,
Oh my God.
The stream's popping off. We're doing it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
you know, you guys don't get any style points for those Glens. They're beautiful, but you guys don't get bonus points for those. Okay.
Fine.
I mean, they do look very nice.
They do.
Dang, Troy, you made them too tight.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm impressed. I'm not mad. I'm impressed.
Nothing leaked, right?
No, we just lost an eye or
Have
two.
whiskey.
It's all good.
Exactly.
We're gonna be truly blind.
Yep.
I need a pirate
I
patch.
don't think you can say that.
Team on the barrel.
Oh, look
But
at
I
that.
like the other two too. Says Michael.
We're the other two.
Okay.
Wow, we've
So-
got a lot of people to disappoint tonight.
All right. So
Okay.
how this is going to work is I'm going to ask, like, you guys can decide who goes first for the question. I don't care what order we do it in. Last week we let the teams decide, and I'll ask the question of them. And while you're answering the question, the other team will get to nose sample one. I'm going to ask 2 questions on sample one related to the nose. You only nose it. You can talk amongst yourselves and decide what you want the answer to be. When the other team is done answering the question, I want you to put the sample down and text me your answer.
So there's going to be 2 questions per.
Oh,
We're making it more complicated.
Yeah.
I know.
So who wants to be on the hot seat first for answer?
They go first. They go first.
No, wait. Oh, okay. fine.
Which
Okay.
they go first answering the question?
Yep.
Or
She's
She's
Shane?
like, I want
Serve it up.
Oh,
So-
they answer
so-
questions first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Artfully Bourbon will answer the questions first,
Okay.
not us.
I'm putting them in the spot there.
So what you're going to be nosing for, I'm going to want to know the type of whiskey and whether or not it's finished. On the nose only,
Okay.
no tasting. And you get to start nosing
Are
as
you
soon as
listening
I
to
ask them their question. And you get to nose as long as they're talking.
So it was tight
So we-
and finished.
So we can
What
just
type
say
is
like
it?
one word and be done, right?
Oh God,
You
We just
you
give a
could-
one-word
You
answer.
could.
Now that's strategy.
Dustin's
Okay.
so long-winded. I feel like
Oh,
Yes.
I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Answer is yes. Done.
Okay, so here we go. Scott and Arthur, tell us a little bit about yourselves, how you met, why you started the channel.
How do we meet?
I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Okay, so our wives met in college, and we met probably 5 years after that when his wife and him got married. So that's when I met him, and that was what, 10, 15, 30
20.
years ago, something like that?
2010.
2010. Okay. So I quickly found out that we were in the same profession, which was cool because I didn't, know too many people that did what I did. So that's how we became friends. And then we started the channel as an idea in Louisville when we went on a little trip. And we just thought we could kind of merge our two loves together into one thing. And here we are.
Well,
So,
that kind of started my birthday trip.
oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. So my wife planned a trip, secret trip to Louisville. We all went, and then we had to go back. We loved it so much, and then that's when this thing started. We kind of joked that one night we were at dinner. We were like, we should start a YouTube channel. What do you want to do? And we're like, maybe bourbon. So that's how it happened.
And the rest was history.
The rest is
And
history.
here we are.
And now we're meeting all kinds of new people and drinking, I don't know what, but it's fantastic and we love it.
All right. Happy to have you here.
Yeah.
So glasses down and text us your answer, and then we'll reverse the roles here.
Can you repeat the questions one more time?
What?
Well, you said, is it finished?
So-
And then there was the other one.
Oh yeah.
What type of
type of whiskey is it, and is it
Gotcha.
finished?
Gotcha. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was yelling at
All
my
right.
husband while you were saying it.
Did you get my
And
test
your
text?
Your test came through perfect.
Awesome. Okay. Okay.
Technology.
You're gonna mute us so we can like kind of talk amongst ourselves, right? We're
Yeah,
getting
we can
muted.
mute you.
Yep, we'll
Okay.
do that for sure.
No, you have to mime.
Yeah, we mimed. I don't.
Oh well,
We were mouthing things to each other.
This is charades.
And we got
I
a
could get real interesting.
very excited Whiskey Wisdom saying, let's go on the barrel. Blind tasting with no label to throttle. Is it you, the whiskey, or genie in a bottle?
Oh my.
That's, wow.
I feel like there's like a hidden message in there.
I don't know.
Okay, so
There might
we've
be.
got an answer. I'll let Laura fill those in. Now for Scott and Arthur, same question for you guys on the nose. We want to know the type of whiskey and whether or not it is finished. And for Dustin and Kaylin, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Hold on. I'm going to mute you guys, so don't start talking. Okay, you're muted now. So
And what led you to start a whiskey channel reviewing on YouTube?
Well, we're roommates.
Well, legally. Yeah. No, I guess. I mean, well, we've known each other since high school. Back in when was it?
2006, 2007. That's when we graduated.
But anyways, yeah, our journey began way back yonder, and then we dated for a couple years then, and then broke apart for like 7 years or so, and then I sort of got into whiskey. I mean, I got into Scotch first, shortly after. Shortly after I turned 21, and then
Shortly after he first loved Midori the most.
okay, I mean, yeah, that's
Midori
true.
was his first
I did
alcohol love.
I did get after some Midori.
That's the
for a
green
while, all right.
liqueur, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you make Scooby snacks with, and he jumped immediately from that into Scotch.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, you got
Seems
everyone
logical.
starts somewhere.
Next step.
You got to get some good gut rot, from a sugary liqueur before you get.
That'll send you.
So, anyways, yeah, started drinking Scotch, got into all sorts of whiskeys, started collecting stuff, and eventually, I also made YouTube videos on my music channel for a number of years, and so I wanted to get back into just making videos. And so I figured, why not work my way through my whiskey collection at this point? And then so I started doing that, and then Kaylin was upstairs listening to me, and then she came down one time and was like, maybe I'll be on this.
No, you asked me to be on it.
Yeah.
His idea initially was like, I want to have like intermittent guests on. Like, I'm going to do this show, and then I want to bring on a guest every once in a while, and probably you would be the most common guest because we live together.
Sure. Well, and marriage.
Yeah.
Love.
Sure.
And affection.
Yeah. Okay.
Convenience.
This is not that kind of show. So, anyway, so I came on a show or two, and then he tried to get rid of me, and just didn't work. So here I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the lawyers involved.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So
And that's the end.
that's it. Here we are.
All right.
Oh, and we both work from home now, so we spend a lot of time at home in general. We're both in tech.
You just extending.
Well, I just
their
was like
time?
that. They asked, "What is a little bit about yourself?" And you mostly talked the whole time.
Did you guys
I was just
collude
like,
with her
"Hey."
before this?
Anyway, that's
We have
it.
the
You
lady
can
at
ask the other
church
question.
time.
She's a person too.
It's okay.
We
No, it's
appreciate the
fine.
long-winded answer, guys.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
We
I,
need
s- I still don't know.
we need a lot of time for that one.
Yeah, I mean, they texted their answer like 5 minutes ago.
I told you he's long-winded.
I understand. If we were ever in a competition where it was based on time, we would lose because Troy doesn't stop. He just keeps talking slower and slower and slower.
Oh, we left out our love story, so we'll just keep that for another time.
Yeah, that's the second question.
How much
be the
time do
next
we have?
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to sample number 2. We'll switch things around again. And this is purely nose, no tasting. It's going to be the same questions. What type of whiskey is this, and is it finished?
And we go the opposite this time, right? So on the barrel answers your question first, and then, or how are we doing it?
If that's what you want to do.
That's what we did last time. That's why I'm wondering.
All right.
We're still figuring out the rules here. Second show.
That's fine.
We're-
I like it.
So Scott and Arthur, you guys are going to be nosing glass 2, answering the same questions. Is it finished, and what type is it?
And I will mute you again, so you don't have to mind.
And for on the barrel, what was your favorite bottle of 2024 and why?
Oh God, I just said this the other day.
Yeah. Well,
Did you-
I'll tell you mine first, I guess.
Okay.
My favorite bottle of last year was I think we did a video on it, but the Cedar Ridge, the quintessential like special edition cigar malt project, which is Murphy Quint, who's the distiller there. It's like his annual passion project releases. I think they've done now 4, maybe they're on their 5th now with the wine club that I just got. But that was my like standout whiskey from last year. But I also didn't get the chance to have like, a lot of like Russell's 15s and the George T. Staggs and anything like that. So from what I've tasted in my mouth, that wins.
Yeah, I think I'm not as good at cataloging these things as Dustin is, so like somewhat it's a little bit in my brain and then out my brain. But of late, and probably of the year, I think mine was the new riff, the winter.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
well, technically that was this year though.
Dang it!
So
Shut up.
Disqualified.
Close enough. Close enough.
Looking around.
I will take the answer.
What was it? Was it last year's whiskey that you got this year? Is that the technically?
Yeah, yeah. I also really love
Yeah.
this Nulu, this maple brulee. Did something just
Okay.
happen? Oh, Siri.
Oh, what in?
Oh no.
Well, we can't tell that something happened, whatever it was.
Okay,
Oh.
Siri just started
You're
talking.
okay.
The robots are coming.
Oh, I did hear a little quiet whisper of
Yeah.
something.
She tried to get in on
Yeah,
it.
she did try to get in on it.
Is there
the new
another
Louisville
person?
Brulee? I really like that too.
What was that, Scott?
Oh no, I just maybe I thought there might be a third
Who's
person
who?
in the room with them, but
Yeah.
They're cheating over there.
advisor.
They're
I
asking
heard
serious
whispering
questions.
too.
Yeah, you just see us like pass the
sample under
pass
the
the
table.
pass. Yeah, Penny's helping
Siri,
us.
what is this?
Quick, taste this. Let me know what you think. What is it?
All right, so let's swap it around, and you guys can nose sample 2. And Scott and Arthur, what was your favorite bottle of 2024 and why?
I'm just watching the miming. I want to watch that. Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
All right, I'll go first. 2024 is this guy.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we picked up this bottle after we did our list. We never got our hands on one like for our whiskey of the year list that we did. So we tried this at an event here in St. Louis, and we both loved it. And I actually scored a bottle like the day after the event. And so it's good.
And
I don't know. It's,
there's debate over price, but
yeah.
we saw it a couple times and passed on it, but yes.
Yeah, I
I
think
would
it was
highly
just-
recommend it.
It was
The taste for the price is worth it in my opinion.
I don't know if it is, but it tastes damn good. I don't know much that's worth $200.
It's close.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I also like the
Yeah,
$20
so we
alternative.
just saw that bottle
Yeah.
at Total Wine like a couple weeks ago, and they wanted $204, but then you tack on 21% tax, and it was $250 out the door. So, needless to say, it's still sitting in Total Wine.
I hear it's good though.
Yeah, that's
We
way
had a
too steep
sample
for
of it.
me.
We did enjoy it. All right, so that's
Well,
a great
speaking of
bottle.
plugs,
That
anyone-
Yeah, I
you
was
guys
gonna
wanna-
say we have some left. We can send some.
you both had the same bottle for your favorite.
Oh, I mean, there's probably several, but this is probably the most recent one that, and it changes. It's like like with anybody, it's like your favorite pour changes every 2 weeks or so, But it's in terms of
Absolutely.
like for the whole year. I mean, it was kind of back and forth. We like the 1924, obviously.
Yeah, we do a whiskey. Well, this year was our first year doing it, but whiskey of the year. We kind of blind to all of our favorites that came out in that year, and then see what comes out on top. This year was 1924 for us, so
Okay.
it actually surprised us because it was in competition with Russell's 15, some other fantastic bottles from last year, and for us, taste profile based on taste pretty much only, not price or anything. Again, it was just amazing for us.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we had a sample. We liked it a lot. Not $250 a lot. Bourbon Baller leaves in the chat. He said he can get it on the shelf for $179. Throw some tax on that, and you're talking just a shade over $200 out the door. But yeah, Jim Beam comes out with a lot of new releases every year. Probably one of the most active distillers. I can't imagine how much whiskey they've got stored in their rick houses to have so many new releases every year.
That are old.
That are
The
old, exactly.
ones.
Oh, old
The
with
whole
old
Hardens
barrels.
Creek line, and yeah.
Mashable-wise.
Where'd you find this? It was
We
hidden.
need a new brand.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see what.
and it's just a beautiful bottle.
Some answers.
Love it.
Put that down.
So we're drinking a sample of a Sagamore port finish rye, and it's quite delicious.
Yeah, this is the new Sagamore port finish. It was like a distillery only thing. I think it's available throughout Maryland or online order now. But we got a bottle of 2023's release,
But it's sadly gone.
and we shared it with all our patrons during a live tasting. It wasn't like that Whiskey Wisdom live tasting. You got that sticker or that image
Where would I find that image?
in the live file?
Okay.
Dustin and Kaylin, you guys were in that.
Yeah.
This file?
No, it's right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a riot.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah, we'll throw this
Matt
up
knows.
on the
He knows
screen.
what
I almost-
what he did to us.
I almost had this made into an actual sticker, but if you were there, you know. So it's one of those, if you know things. She's going to show it right now.
I survived the blind. Whiskey Wisdom 10/7/24. Oh, you should have.
That's perfect.
Maybe eventually you'll make it into a sticker.
Yeah. Poor Matt. He tried real hard. He did like a flight for his patrons that were locally sourced, I guess. And
And had never had any of them before, so nobody knew what they.
it started off bad and it went downhill from there.
It was a ride, though.
But now, pretty much the only direction to go is up. So.
Exactly. Next one's going to be fantastic, I'm sure.
Okay, so you guys ready for the?
I wrote them in the wrong spot.
Oh,
Your scoring sheet. I messed it all up here.
oh, for crying out loud!
It's fine. It's fine.
All right,
You can move
a
on.
little technical difficulty behind the scenes here.
Technical. My pencil went to the wrong spot on the paper.
Oh my god, a pencil.
She can erase. Good thing it's not
High-tech.
Sharpie, Matt. Okay, let's get on with the next question here. Same question on the nose. What is the type of whiskey and is it finished? And we've reversed again, so
Oh, look at that. Before we go to that, Jeff, send me that image. I'll throw it into my laser engraver, get you some bottle tags.
oh,
I would love a bottle tag of that.
heck yeah.
So,
Laser
Thanks.
engraver.
Jeff, we will
that
definitely
sounds
do
high
that.
tech.
Is that with a pencil?
Yes.
yes, this
The modern
this
pencil.
is high tech. My mechanical pencil.
It's a click pencil.
Yes. You don't have to
So
show
you
It's
like
so high-tech.
you like go out and buy lead and everything for that.
No, we just
just buy new
throw it
pencils.
away when it runs out.
Because the eraser's
Wow.
probably gone then too. I
There's
have
a whole-
to buy
there's a whole box
erasers,
of them.
It's
Yeah.
too complicated.
When you have a child in school, you get supplies built up throughout the year. So,
Oh,
yeah.
that makes sense.
alrighty. So, same questions on the nose. What type of whiskey is this? Is it finished? And the question for the hot seat: what was your biggest disappointment of 2024 whiskey wise, and why?
I'll take this one.
Go for it.
Mine's probably got to be Heart Release. I'm a big Maker's Mark fan, and I typically love their finished stuff. And the 46 cast strength is like one of my all-time favorites. So I thought I was going to love that, but yeah, it just didn't. It just did not. It wasn't. It just didn't. I just didn't love it. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back to it in a little while and see if it's maybe changed a little bit. But I was bummed about that one. I was excited to get that bottle. So
Yeah, maybe we're just too hyped up for it.
maybe I don't know. Put too much. Yeah.
Really excited about it. I would say it's not a crazy fancy bottle, but one, I like Boo Rise. So Knob Creek came out with the Boo Rye this year or last year. And it's probably the most boring thing I've ever tasted in my life. So it was not exciting at all. And what was it, $55, $65?
Yeah.
Just not worth it. Pass. But the worst thing is I just keep getting ads on Instagram from Knob Creek, and I'm like, stop it. This is terrible.
Stop pausing on it.
Yeah,
I'm
couldn't
just
agree
like,
with
oh
both
man.
of you.
No, I
more
think it
on those
hears me talk
bottles.
about it. This is terrible. Even though I say it's terrible, it's still, I'll get on there and I'll be
Yeah.
there.
And I had heard from a couple of subscribers that there was two different releases, one in June and one in April and one in
The heart release. Yeah.
or May and June, something like that. And they said one was like notorious for not being good, but we had the other one, which was really strange. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We probably
try
had
it again.
the other one
Palates,
too,
yeah.
because we were also not fans.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lots of heart release fans in chat though.
Yeah, and until tonight, we thought we were the only ones that hated the heart release, and we
People
tried
love
it
it or hate it.
multiple times and tried it blind, so we didn't know what it was. Remove the bias. It just did not sit right with us at all. And that Boo Rye from Knob Creek, that was a pure money grab.
Oh yeah.
They took two whiskeys they already had and blended them together and put it in a bottle. And here you go. Let's take some more money.
But
Yeah,
they put the
total-
recipe on the
total-
side, so if anyone wants to duplicate it, all you got to
Well,
do
I mean, it's
Well,
it's a slightly higher
did.
proof. But
Yeah, it's 113 proof, but you just take the standard 120 single barrel bourbon, and you can get closer to that 113. We did a whole experiment on it. It was just like, you know,
We made our own, and it was better.
and we blinded it then, and ours actually came out. Ours actually came out on top.
Yeah.
So we made a better version of it.
And
So-
you can call us master blenders now.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. You made a better version.
we
than the
expect
company.
you to be in the blend vent next year.
All right.
All right, so text us your answer, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, chat had the same thing. There's people saying it was not good and disappointing, and other people saying it was amazing. But we saw it on people's most disappointing list, and we saw it on people's favorite of the year list. So it was just one of those that you don't know where it's
Did you
gonna
guys
go.
get a chance to try the Lost Recipe? Because that came out about the same time, and it was head and shoulders better.
Was it? Yeah, no, we never
We
got our
didn't get
hands
that.
on that one. I haven't even seen it here in Missouri.
If there was a typo in the text, does it not count?
We have never had a typo before, so
Well, wait till you see this
it's
one.
offensive.
Oh, I see it.
Oh my.
It's impressive. It's like Italian. Or
I
something.
was thinking like Swedish
I
or
don't.
something.
He's left-handed, so I'm gonna blame it on that.
That's true.
I figured it out.
Yeah,
what
I
what you
type
were trying to
left-handed.
get.
Yeah, no judgment here. You get them in the right spot.
I did put it in there.
You
So
you
thanks
told the
for
person
checking.
under your table to type, didn't you? He was like,
Yeah. We signaled. We
The
did a
dog.
signal to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pause.
You ready for the next one?
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna pour up some Limestone Farms Private Select from the Ragin' Cajun. Thank you so much for the sample.
Yeah.
We've
That's
got
good stuff.
supposedly some of this stuff coming to us in the mail to review. Tom reached out and he's sending us like 6 samples from them to review.
Tom
we're excited.
Morrow.
Tom Morrow.
Great name.
Yes,
One of my
yes.
favorite names.
Oh gosh.
Can't believe it's
You know,
real.
I never caught that until you just said that. I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, yeah, it's just.
I
a
had to
name.
hold back so bad not emailing a joke to him when he was emailing us last year or whatever. I wanted
Yep.
to do a joke on his name, but I'm sure he's so used to it at this point. He's
Yes.
I'm sure the samples will be here tomorrow.
Yeah. There you go.
Anyways,
exactly.
so we'll swap it around. On the nose, you're going to tell us what type of whiskey is this and is it finished? And for Dustin and Kaylin, what was your biggest disappointment whiskey-wise of 2024 and why?
And mine was Evan Williams single barrel vintage. And it was because, well, first of all, it was my first show with you.
Yeah.
So I was really excited.
You're welcome.
So there's probably a higher bar. But also, it was so thin. Like it wasn't my first time tasting a whiskey, even though it was my first time sitting next to you on the barrel. But it was, it was just really thin and just kind of boring. Underwhelming, I think was the exact word I used. So,
Shots fired.
sorry.
I don't think anyone is disagreeing with you. Well, that's probably something.
We're not disagreeing with you.
Mine definitely was, you just mentioned it, that Knob Creek Borai. Like, I didn't get a bottle of that, so I was definitely less disappointed than I could have been, but there was there was a friend of a friend or a friend of your mom's or something who's a distributor somewhere who had a bottle in his car. It was, anyways, I had a tasting of it. And I think I was just expecting more because he was like pitching it to me like, oh yeah, this is the new, bourbon rye blend from Knob Creek. Like it just came out, blah blah blah. And I'd heard about it too, so like I was hyped up a little bit. And I just remember sort of, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't bad or anything. I didn't think, but I was definitely expecting more than there was there. So yeah, that's mine.
They definitely outdid your typo.
I mean, it's pretty close, actually. And they didn't even see what you typed.
Oh my god, it would have been so cute if you guys would have tried to guess our typo.
It's a new game.
Guess
What?
that typo.
We just abandoned the trash palette challenge and started a whole new game.
Exactly.
We would never.
It's just Wordle. Typos.
So
That's what my texts are going to look like in about 2 hours. So
No,
exactly. Peter White's saying that Evan Williams is like $35. Not around here.
It's like 50 here.
55 or something. It's not cheap for what you get.
86.6 proof, $55 bottle.
all right, my close second
Underwhelming.
because shots were fired at the price was you used to have it back here. The Beyonce whiskey, close second. Disappointment.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know why
That's
my
one-
Isn't that what
expectations were higher.
The Sir
But
Charles.
Beyonce.
Isn't that what
whiskey?
expensive
It's got to be good.
though?
we did not get the honor of trying the Beyonce
The Sir
Beyonce
Davis.
whiskey this year.
How much did the
I really like
Beyonce
dill,
one
but it
cost?
was dill all day.
What's up, Jeff?
That one was 80, I think, or it might have been 90. Honestly, I think I paid 90.
Oh,
for
wow.
it.
That's crazy.
It's worth some portion of that just because of how pretty the bottle is.
Sure.
It is a pretty bottle.
But then it
So-
like
so
drops
you pay
off
for the
a lot
decanter?
from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It honestly could be a decanter.
You're buying an infinity bottle holder.
Yeah. If you like dill, go for it. Highly recommend.
Wow. Okay.
I think I'll probably stay away from it. I mean, I like pickles, but I don't know that I like dill in the whiskey.
Yeah.
He's probably going to clip you. Be careful.
It's been clipped before. That is not the worst thing I've ever said.
Alrighty. The last nosing question. Are you guys excited? So you can move on and finally taste some whiskey after this one?
Yes.
I bet you can
Ready.
guess what the question is.
I'm ready.
All right. So, on the nose, what type of whiskey is this, and is it finished? 1 point each. On the hot seat, what bottle are you most excited about in 2025, and why?
Oh god.
Yeah, Kayla.
The one that's in front of me.
I literally just show up. Other than the mystery Mondays, I don't have to pick anything. I'm gonna let you start off this one.
Jeez. I mean, I'm most looking for. I doubt that I'll ever get it or taste it. But is the Jack Daniel's 14 this year? Is that supposed to be 2025?
Yep,
Yeah,
there's a couple
that's-
people saying that's what they're looking for.
I heard
Yeah,
like
that-
next month.
Oh, geez. All right. I mean, that's got me excited because I really, really like the 10, 12. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not one to camp out somewhere to get a bottle. So I'm sure maybe I'll taste it or something at some point. But yeah, that's probably what I'm looking forward to. The
Yeah,
dream.
What he said.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Solid answer.
I'm just here for
Yeah,
the fun.
I am kind of at that point. We have so much whiskey that I'm like, do I really care if I get this special one? I would love to get a Jack Daniel's 14. It would be amazing. I would probably smile. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't plan on doing anything to be able to get that bottle, so probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a change in. Well, it started in 2024. It's continuing into 2025. We're not chasing a lot of stuff anymore. A lot of the series releases and stuff that we normally would get the whole thing, we're probably not going to get any unless the internet is just blowing up about a specific release, and then we might find that one. But as far as the JD14, very excited for the release. Hopefully we get to try at least a sample of it, if not find a bottle. But again, not going to be like camping out anywhere for that bottle.
BF
Yeah.
says there's might be a Weller 15.
I did hear Weller 18 in 2025.
18.
I have not heard
Oh
15.
yeah.
And,
I heard it was like
Russell
a wheat,
16.
like a wheat whiskey. The Weller 18 was like a wheat, I think,
Oh,
like
okay.
a wheat, not a wheated bourbon, but like a wheat whiskey, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
I know.
Yeah, that's the rumor I heard.
Yeah. I think Matt had a little bit of it last night on his show for Coming Whiskeys, and
I was still at work. I missed that part.
I was probably talking trash online somewhere and didn't hear all the details on it. So I do that from time to time. Sorry.
Weird. You and Dave talking trash to each other. I've never seen it before. I don't know.
News to me.
Were there potatoes? Fault.
Lots of potatoes back and forth. Okay, let's swap it around. And sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. I just saw somebody also comment. Calumet Farms might have a 17 or 18 year this year. That'd be sweet. I would like that.
Oh gosh, it's been
I
a
would look
while.
forward to that.
Yeah, I think they'd be delicious if they actually release it.
I guess it would have to be 18. They skipped 17.
Well,
Yeah, last year would have been 17, I
yeah,
think.
good point.
If they're sticking true to the vertical.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
How
Yeah,
can you do
yeah.
that without a 17 though? You can't just skip it. You can just skip it.
I mean,
16 and a half.
GTS skipped a year on the BTAC lineup.
Okay, good point.
17
Okay.
was a bad year.
Next question. Was it bad year?
Okay, so on the nose for Dustin and Kaylin, what type of whiskey is this, and is it finished? For Scott and Arthur, what bottle are you the most excited about in 2025, and why?
Well, they stole ours. So, but another one that I'm excited about. I'm not excited about the price, but I really want to try this year's double oak, the Woodford.
The quad.
Yeah. So, the quad.
Woodford Reserve. Quad. It's like beer.
I don't know where I'm, gonna find one for cheaper than that, but that's my hope anyway. Maybe I'll get a sample. So.
Yeah, and
ours
first
are
time
looking-
double oak is getting released outside of the distillery only, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's national distribution, but still limited.
Yeah. Coming in that special sexy bottle. Looks like a hammer.
Yeah, the Masters Collection bottle.
It's probably amazing.
700 mils, probably going to be $200.
Yeah, and it's only 90.4 proof, just like the standard is too.
Okay.
$200.
Get
I guess if it
doubled
ain't
oak.
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Have you guys had a double oak before of any brand?
trying to think here. What was that?
I feel like we have, but
I thought we had. What's the Sagamore?
Sagamore, yeah.
Is that the double though? The
Yeah.
Sagamore.
There's a
Rye?
double, or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Believe the Sagamore.
rye. It's a rye, yeah.
Sagamore makes a double oak, right? No, I want to say they do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
It was
sure.
a while back, obviously. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was Sagamore.
Yeah. We had a double toasted Nulu
Okay.
that we did not like at all.
Well, it was just boring. It wasn't bad. It just
Yeah.
I feel like it was too much. It was French oak and American oak. It's both toasted, and I don't know, something about the French oak when they has too much exposure to the whiskey makes it too spicy for me. I think gives me heartburn. It's hard to drink, so that's why I didn't like it. But
We had the
Woodford
Angels
seems to
Envy,
know what they're doing.
Angels Envy Triple Oak. That's a little different. But
oh yeah. Yeah.
triple the wood.
Yeah.
Whiskey Wisdom has a comment. I guess when Whiskey Corner had Jonathan from Westward Whiskey on just this last week, apparently they're going to release their first hazmat soon.
American single malt hazmat.
I guess we missed that part of the interview. It's usually like dinner time, so we hear parts and miss parts. But hopefully it's in the club release so that I can get it.
Well, yeah, with that 125 proof barrel entry point and aging in the Pacific Northwest. I can't imagine how they would get a hazmat, but
I don't know, but if he said it, then it might be true.
Sure.
Maybe it's a possibility.
I'm intrigued. All right, I think we got an answer. Let's stop
Lock it
stalling.
Can you
Alrighty.
read this? Can you read it? That's the
in.
question.
Is it legible?
I read it. I wrote it down with my pencil. We got answers.
It's official
All
now.
So, guys, we're going to give away some whiskey real soon. If you've not already typed into the chat #rigged, please do if you want free whiskey from Baker Drinks. This is 4 2-ounce samples from our personal collection. Good stuff in there.
And it's free. You just have to hang out with us. That's the payment. You have to sit through our show and hang out with us.
Yeah, we're going to give that away here in a couple minutes. I'm going to hydrate before the tasting round starts, although we've been drinking this whole time. So
So apparently it's currently at 139.7. So it's very, very close to
wow,
I
he
don't
checks it daily. That's awesome.
I just don't see that it would be going up currently with our, what temperature is it outside? Like 30 degrees or something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not helping it increase in proof, but
So
maybe it's really heated. They put it in a sauna or something.
yeah. So this next section, we're going to move into the palate. So you're going to be tasting the whiskey.
You're gonna drink it. Don't
You
drink
get
it
to
all
drink it.
because you.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions on this. Do you have something to write on? If not, Laura can put it at the bottom of the screen so you can see it scroll. There is an A, B, C, D to one of the questions, and I want you to make sure you have all the possibilities.
Okay.
I have a notepad.
Okay.
We have Siri.
Oh.
Yeah.
So on the palate, I'm going to want to know what is the proof of this whiskey, and I want it within 3. So if you're within 1, you get 3 points. If you're within 2, you get 2 points. If you're within 1, you get. Or wait, hold on. If you're within 1, you get 3 points. If you're within 2, you get 2 points. If you're within 3, you get 1 point.
Basically, guess it and try to be
Sweet.
close, and then we will figure out the math.
Yes. And
It's
then
too much math for me, but I'm sure Kaylin got it. That's what she's here for.
the next one is going to kind of give away a little bit of what you guys were asked on the nose, but I want to know, what is this whiskey finished in? And the choices are A, tawny port, B, sherry,
I spelled sherry wrong.
C, Malbec, or D, Pinot Noir.
I did type them in chat.
And it is
as
in the
well.
chat as well, so you don't have to remember that if you don't have something to write with.
Okay.
We got it.
Okay,
So this
that's the questions for the palate.
Okay, so who gets to drink first? I guess it's gonna be
Not us.
Kaylin and Dustin get to drink first.
So, Kaylin and Dustin, you get to drink first and answer those 2 questions. Scott and Arthur, you can only keep 1 whiskey from your collection. The rest are taken away. What is it and why?
Oh man,
just one.
we only have 1 left, right?
Drink them all. There's only one left. Is the worst one. No.
Man, it's a good one, guys. Let's see here.
I will I'm going to say Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Yeah. I was going to say something barrel proof that would last a while. Super high proof, like an Old Forester single barrel, or
Okay. Nothing sentimental that you got to have or keep?
Sentimental, yeah. I don't really get sentimental over any bottles.
No,
So
we drink them or give them away.
I'm gonna stick with just a high proof, like a something. I love Old Forester, so yeah, I'm gonna stay with that one. Old Forester single barrel.
I do like that
Any
answer.
pick.
Especially the high proof, because then, if you feel like you want something a little less, you just add a little water and then it
Add a
goes
little water to it.
Put it on an ice cube.
exactly.
I think Dave Vogelsang has a new best friend in Arthur.
There you go.
He drinks his whiskey on ice.
Knows how he
Just in
likes
the
it.
summer. Just in the summer.
So we finished our Limestone Farms.
Yeah.
And that one was
I like
pretty
that
good
one
for
quite
a
a
first
bit.
sip having it. I'm sure we'll like it when we try it again to review someday.
Yeah.
But
We've-
that sample was delicious.
We've switched to the HK Young Toasted Barrel. This is from the Whiskey Shaman, and I think it's a single malt. Smells interesting. Not real sure. So, do you have a specific bottle, Arthur, or was it the same answer?
He said Jack Daniels.
Oh,
Barrel
Jack
proof.
Daniels.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Jack Daniels single barrel, barrel
labels.
proof. Yeah. I mean,
You like the rye
Yeah.
or the Tennessee whiskey? Which one do you like
Good.
better?
oh man, that's what I was gonna say. It's the tough decision between those two. I might have to go with the rye. It's my final bottle.
All right.
I like that
Delicious.
choice.
Love
I
it.
like that choice.
Glasses down.
And Bourbon Baller Lee, thank you. That's very nice. He said, shout out to the bakers for putting down awesome content and being one of the heartbeats of the Pacific Northwest bourbon community.
Thanks, Lee.
for what you do. Well, thanks for having an awesome store
I was
that
gonna
we also
say,
get to visit.
We'll
and
throw
hang out
that
with
right
us.
back at you, Lee. Thanks for having like the best store in Washington and not gouging your customers in the wild, wild west. One of the most honest liquor sellers on the West Coast, probably. Washington State is not controlled. These store owners can ask literally whatever they want. I saw Rock Hill Farms at a store yesterday for $7.99.99. And I told the lady, I'm like, that's a $60 bottle. And she's like, yeah, but you try to find one. I'm like, well, I get that, but it's a $60 bottle. Good luck selling it for $800. I left.
Crazy.
So, Lee does not mark up his stuff. He takes care of us, and he's one of the few out here on the West that does.
I got it.
Okay.
I just realized that even though I erased earlier, I still put everything in the wrong box. Don't worry, I understood your score sheet. I just can't do it.
I asked her before we started. I'm like, you understand the score sheet? Oh yeah, I got it.
I got it.
The pencil is mighty.
The eraser is mightier.
Yes, exactly. We're fine. It's fine.
The pen is mightier.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, if we would have had a pen, I would have had to have you print me out a new one here, but we're good.
we're good. Okay.
I mean, the printer is like
It's
2
right
feet
there.
away.
I might be able to reach it. I can catch the paper coming out of it. So Jeff McComb, his store is QFC in Renton Highlands. So it's about a 2-hour drive north for us, and I do it at least once a month because it's worth it. I will be going there on Wednesday next week, Lee, so we'll see you. And I'm bringing another patron with me. Okay, let's swap it around. Scott and Arthur, you guys are probably dying to taste some whiskey.
Yes.
Do I need to type out the options again?
Do you
or-
remember the
Oh, we got it.
I
Yeah,
can
we got
still
it.
see it. Yeah.
We got it right here.
A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So same questions for you guys, and Dustin Kalen. You can only keep one whiskey from your collection. The rest are taken away.
So
What
sad.
is it and why?
Ooh.
New Holland Beer Barrel Rye. Wait, this is our collection, so do we only get one answer?
You can each have an answer.
We have to share the bottle.
This would definitely not be that answer.
No, it would not.
Mine was New Holland Beer Barrel Rye, and I don't care what anyone thinks about that.
You do love.
I mean, I care about all of you, but I don't care.
So
Yeah.
New Holland, they do
Um,
the dragon's milk, right?
Yeah. The first time I tasted it, I just remember thinking like, whoa, like the coolest mashup between beer and whiskey. And it was something that I could oddly drink. I'm not going to say a lot of because I didn't drink a ton, but like I just really enjoyed sipping on it. It's like whenever we're doing something and he's like, do you want a pour of something while we do, like if I can't think or whatever, it's like always the first one that I just pick by default. And I'd be sad if we didn't have it. So.
It's only like $35, I think, or something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
even
love
better.
it. So yeah, that's mine.
Mine is completely different. Mine would be the
Well, good because then I don't have to share.
yeah. Mine would be in the land of Scotch, and mine would be a Long Row Red, which is an 11-year peated Scotch finished in Malbec barrels. It might even be aged fully in Malbec, actually. I can't remember now. But yeah, the Long Row Red series is my fave.
Okay.
Boo.
Didn't you guys have like a wedding bottle or something like that you wouldn't grab?
We did. Yeah.
one.
I mean, yeah, we had a little like 2-liter 2-liter barrel that we filled with just like grain vodka, or I think maybe I might have gotten some actual like what do you call it, the like new make spirit from, I can't remember what we put in there now. I think I have the empty bottle upstairs. But anyways, yeah, we did do a little like unity ceremony where we poured some grain spirit into our barrel, and then we drank it we tried it first on our first anniversary.
I don't know if I could say I drank it. It
Well-
came like a foot from my nose, and I was like, I can't.
I did. We both tried it, and we immediately like thought we were gonna die,
Yeah.
and so I bought a refractometer,
Sounds
and like
delicious.
it ended up being like 76% alcohol or something like that. I can't even remember. It was ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
And it smelled really good, but you could not drink it. Like it just burned the inside of your esophagus.
Yeah.
So I ended up diluting it down like slowly over time, and now I think it's really good. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, just like
Not good
love.
enough to save.
Dilute it down. It's better.
Wow. Diluted over time, and it's so good.
You just dilute it down a little bit.
We're gonna get a lot of agreement here in this chat.
I think so. Earlier, when people were talking about marriage, I felt like it was a similar type of response there.
Yeah.
Uh,
No one wants
we
a
need to
test
prove it
strength
too,
marriage.
so I'll let you type that in there and send it. And send a proof. You're muted, so I can't hear you guys. Just so you know. We'll go back to the other screen so you don't feel awkward talking.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. don't want to make it awkward here.
We'll entertain for just a second.
I guess after this question, we should
give some whiskey away.
do the whiskey. Yeah, free whiskey. Hashtag rigged.
Hashtag rigged.
I don't think I could answer these questions. I'm glad I'm on this side of the table.
It's so much easier on this side of it. I've been in these competitions before, like where it was like a tournament, and you advance to the next round and whatnot. It's stressful.
I'm already
So,
trying to figure
thank
out how
you
you
for
guys have pranked
participating.
us, so I just have I have trust issues.
Well,
Okay, we got a proof. You get it.
yeah, got it.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, so we're gonna share the giveaway tool real quick. We're gonna give this away. Put in the next hashtag, and then we will move on to the next question. And you have to be here to win. So,
If you're not here, I guess you didn't hear that. But we're gonna.
this is like the reward for hanging out with us as long-winded as we can get. So, thank you all for joining us on this ride. We've been like consistently above 70 people watching pretty much for most of this, and I attribute that to Scott and Arthur and Dustin and Caitlin. So thanks for coming on with us tonight, y'all.
Okay, well, I don't see
I
anyone else
definitely, yeah.
hashtag
Happy
rigged,
to be
so
here.
I think we're good to
All right,
spin. Well,
let's-
thanks for being here.
Let's
Yes.
spin it.
Jill Will's saying he's here. He's just letting it be known that he is here and he is ready to win whatever is in that box. Hazmat Compton.
Hazmat Compton.
Sorry,
Rigged.
Will, it did not say your name.
Yep.
Exactly, rigged.
And Peter White agrees with you on the Long Row 17 Chardonnay finish. He says it's another level.
Oh, that sounds really
That
great.
does not say Chardonnay. It says
Sounds like Peter has many
Cab-
a long run.
Cabernet.
I'm jealous.
Whatever.
Cab Franc.
I got bad eyes and it's a long way. It does say Chardonnay.
Does not.
Go up.
Oh,
Long Row
I have
17
bad eyes.
we were
Chardonnay
reading
finish.
different comments. There's two comments. I see. You confused us. I was reading one. You were reading a different
I said
one.
it's another level.
Oh, okay. Got it. So,
All right. So did Hazmat claim his prize?
he did. He said hooray.
Okay. I'm writing you down here, Hazmat. And we've had a request from a patron for the next hashtag.
Oh,
Vermont is requested. He loved your short so much, Matt, that he requested the next hashtag be updog. Hashtag updog.
dog.
What's up, dog?
Okay.
What?
Snack.
So Laura's putting that in the chat, so you'll, I mean, if you don't want to type it out, you can copy and paste it, I guess.
It's already there.
There you go.
It's already there.
It's already there. It's already happening. We are already collecting through the modern advanced technical abilities of the internet.
Took
Okay.
everything Dustin had not to sing just then.
There's that Lone Star. I'm already
yeah,
there.
I'm already there.
Classic.
You know, singing is allowed. Just
I mean, it might be required. It might be the next
Let's
question.
have a sing along. We'll do like a little intermission, like a halftime show.
Ugh.
No, I'm not properly warmed up. We can't do it.
None of us are.
Kaylin will do it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Ready to see
sample
that
number
viewers
2.
plummet.
They might skyrocket. They're gonna just.
You never know.
We're gonna get all the people that are into music coming on.
On sample number 2 on the palate, what is the proof of this whiskey? You will get points if you're within 3.
Type out stuff, don't I?
And what is this whiskey finished in? A, Merlot. B, Sauternes. C, Cabernet. Or D, VDN.
Sort of long words, Troy.
Literally, it's 3 letters, VDN.
I was like,
And you
and
spelled
I
it
still
wrong.
spelled it wrong.
Just 3 letters.
Okay, so Laura put it in the chat, the possibilities. It is Merlot, Sauternes, Cabernet, and VDN, not VVDN.
Close enough.
But she's doing great. We appreciate you running the show here. All right, who's on the hot seat now? I don't remember.
Oh, look at that.
I think we're tasting now. It's like I
Yeah.
think it's reversed.
Okay.
Oh,
Richie J says, saw an Old Crow barrel stave this week. It looked cool. Glad you got to see it.
yeah, and tell Rick and Mary we miss them, we love them, and hope they're well.
Troy did some.
For some of
Yes.
our advanced tiers in the Patreon, I do like some handmade woodworking stuff, and I sent out some barrel stave stuff to some people. Just as a thank you for your continued support.
That's pretty
Okay.
awesome. I should send you our old broken barrel that's currently in shambles.
Hey, there's
Trying to figure out
a
what to
lot
do
of
with
great
it.
lumber in a barrel.
It's hardwood.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of good.
Well,
good
I was
good-
just gonna like
White
throw it
oak.
away or burn it, and I was like, no, I want to like make something out of this.
If you ship that
You
barrel,
should totally
it's going
make
to
something out of it.
disintegrate.
No,
Like,
I'm gonna make something.
Oh my god.
You'll
You
see.
should.
They want to
Totally.
taste the next
Sorry,
whiskey.
sorry. Yep. Okay.
All right. If you weren't a
You guys go
YouTuber,
ahead.
what other hobbies or interests would you pursue?
Why is it funny?
I just have a hard time identifying as you.
Oh,
If you were not an influencer,
Yeah, even better. Use the word in.
yeah.
I can't believe this is finished.
I can't.
Oh, sorry.
I would be a musician.
Yeah.
And a musician outside of YouTube. So, it would either be that or no, it'd be that. Never mind.
Oh god, this is an open-ended question. Like I'm wondering, like, are you asking what other hobbies would you pursue? I mean,
If
probably
you
I
weren't
would.
wasting your time doing this, what would you waste it doing instead?
I would probably spend a little less time drinking. I was literally. I don't remember what I was
super
doing.
fun.
Everyone was talking about their sober January journeys, and I was just like, oh yeah, maybe I won't drink for January. And I was like, oh no, can't do that.
Yeah.
The show must go on, right?
That's what I was trying to think of.
The things that I enjoy doing are logic puzzles. I really like
Physical
knitting,
books that are logic puzzles, for the record.
Yeah, I like reading physical books, so I'd probably spend more money on those things. I'd really like to travel more, but that's like really expensive. So I don't know if you could equally trade the two.
You just walk everywhere.
That sounds,
Just walk somewhere.
that's not my answer. Walking is not my answer.
So
I'd probably listen to his music.
I have a
Shut
follow-up
up.
question for each of you. What is a physical logic book?
Oh God, I wish I had it.
Have you
down
ever
here.
been to a nursing home?
Puzzle.
Stop it.
They're puzzles. It explains what how you get the answer.
Yeah, there's lots of different ones. My favorite kind are like math problems, like word problems in math. Like it's similar to that where like you're given a certain amount of information and then you have to like sort of deduct
Nerd alert.
I've probably
the
have
facts based off of that. It's very fun. And then there's other ones too, like similar to Sudoku, but not Sudoku, that are like, figure out where the things go in the boxes and whatever. But my favorite is probably like the word-based problems, which is just like, here's a list of 5 facts and you have to like figure out all this stuff from it.
God, you're so passionate about it.
I just love
Look at you.
deductive reasoning and logic. I don't understand what's weird about that.
I don't think it's
Nothing at
weird
all.
because
Laura's a nerd too.
I also have those kind of things. Troy just doesn't see it. It's a
No, it's not.
it's a private
it's not
thing.
touch
It's
of
not
vision.
it's not. So
So
yes.
follow up for Dustin. You would be a musician. What kind? Do you play an instrument? You sing? What type of musician are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's such a cop out. So I've like right out of high school, I spent like that's what I did was I played music. I released an album and started a YouTube channel and toured around for a number of years playing like college campuses and stuff. So like it was my job essentially. So that doesn't really count. But I would love to get back to doing that more than
So
I
a
have
touring
in the past few
musician.
years.
Like you had a band, or you were in a band, or
Yeah, so I was a solo artist, so like I wrote my own stuff, and then I did have a band that like when we played shows locally here, at least like if we played clubs and stuff, that played with me. But when I was touring, I was just by myself. I was just me and a keyboard and a guitar and
The occasional groupie.
sure, yeah. Yeah. So other than that though, as I was thinking more, I'd probably just like really seriously get into golf more because I love golfing and I'd love to just like
Great, so a cheap sport.
yeah, be able to do that all the time. So anyways, that's all.
have you ever been in a nursing home? Is now my new pickup line.
Hey, you never know where the conversation will take you after that.
Yeah, you never know.
And then Kaylin, were
What's-
you in Jets in high school?
I don't know what that is.
is. Okay. Thought maybe it was.
Is that a
I'm
smart
guessing
person
it's
club?
some kind of. It's a smart person club, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's something.
No.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna have to search.
She's gonna Google it. She's going down the
Where's it
rabbit
gonna
hole.
take me? I don't know. I don't know where it's.
Hey,
gonna
Dustin, you got any of the old YouTube episodes still up? Can we go check those out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you
You
type
could really
in,
go down a rabbit hole.
well, yeah, I, yeah, but no, yeah, my music channel is still up. If you just search my name on YouTube, it'll be there. If
Okay.
anyone
Dustin,
wants to pay it a
Dustin the
visit,
musician.
feel free. Yeah,
Dustin
just
the musician.
Dusty Hats with a Z, or Dustin Hatzenbuehler. It's a long ass
Okay.
name.
All right. All right.
You know,
So
yeah.
Philip is saying it's a problem-solving club. When I searched the internet, it said Junior Engineering Technical Society.
Oh, it
That
sounds
could be
really
what it
cool.
is.
I don't think we had one of those. If we did, I was not invited.
Yeah.
I didn't go to a big enough high school, I think, to have stuff like that either.
We had wood shop.
Yeah, not quite the same
I didn't
thing.
get to do a wood shop, and I feel like I really missed out.
I did. It was sweet.
I love wood shop. It's kind of what's given me the passion to continue on with like making stuff today, like this. I made that stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, so let's reverse the hot seat. We'll put Scott and Arthur on the hot seat. Dustin, Kalen, what is the proof of this whiskey, and what is it finished in? Do you need us to say it again, or you got it written down, or?
Can you scroll up?
We'll just
See,
find it in the chat.
A Merlot,
Yeah.
B Sauternes, C Cabernet, D is VDN, not VVDN. Troy likes to point out.
YouTube.
Oh, Dave, Troy sent me a Blanton's, Dave.
I sent a tater stave to the king of taters. All right, Scott and Arthur, if you guys were not YouTubers, influencers, what other hobbies or interests would you pursue?
I would pursue a expensive sport as well. It's not golf. I did that, passed it. I would take up cycling, like adventure cycling, cross country cycling. Ride from California to Carolinas.
You've ridden the Katy Trail though, right?
Yeah,
And the whole thing.
Yeah, 250 miles.
Right.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So yeah, just this last year I rode through Montana, Glacier National Park. That was awesome. I do
Are you
cycling
talking
events.
trail riding or road riding?
I do all kinds of stuff. So I'd mostly do gravel currently, some road cycling as well. But I do some racing on the side just for fun as well. But
Oh wow.
yeah, that's what I would do if I wasn't doing this.
I'm probably going to answer that as something with carpentry or, just working with my hands. I'm kind of a computer nerd, so I maybe building computers or something like that. Yeah, I mean, just anything that involves like putting stuff together or taking stuff apart. Yeah, I'm just, there's probably lots of options out there, but, yeah, I mean, I've worked on a lot of like home projects and
This place. Scott built this
studios,
home studio.
and yeah, I mean, just
Looks
I don't know, it's just
great, too,
fun.
by the
It's
way.
relaxing, it's just like take your time, work on it on a weekend and just, it's I don't know, it's relaxing to me, so probably something like that.
You can enjoy bourbon while you
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, you do enjoy a lot of things. So
Yeah, I mean, we actually have a couple different YouTube channels. Laura's got a gardening channel. We got this one. We've considered starting like a woodworking channel. And if I wasn't YouTubing, I would probably still have all those same hobbies though.
Yeah, we would just have more time for.
We wouldn't have to
Hobbies.
film what we were doing and
Yeah.
explain it on each step of the way. It's
Yeah.
amazing how much extra time that takes to do.
oh my God, yeah,
Multiple
it's
camera angles and stuff.
yeah, it's like I just want to
Yeah,
like cut this board. I don't want to film it from 5 different angles and like do like a explaining like, here's all the wood grains going this way. I just want to cut it, build something. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gardening one, I haven't done it in a while, like 6 months or something. But it was.
Why haven't you done it in 6 months?
Because I haven't done any gardening.
Because she had a cycling accident.
Spin, not quite cycling.
She went to
Hey,
spin
that's
class.
the same thing. Yeah.
I got
and ended up with
rhabdo.
rhabdomyolysis.
So I did not do a whole lot of physical stuff for a while, but I would have trouble filming because I'd be like, okay, I'm going out there. I have these amount of things I want accomplished. And then I'd be like, well, I don't want to move the camera around and like do all this stuff. I just want to like do the work. And it's a whole lot easier to drink whiskey and sit in front of it for a few minutes than like move the camera around and get different angles and that kind of stuff. Just how it is.
Yeah, Miss Mabel.
Yeah, being a
Bass.
content creator is a lot of work and very little reward for the most part. So
Oh, yeah.
it's
I mean,
you know it's
we definitely don't do this for the reward. We do it because we meet cool people.
Although
And,
Saturdays are pretty fun.
and yeah, we don't have to go to the bar on Saturday night and pay crazy money for these same pours and hire a Uber to bring us home and all that stuff. We get to hang out with y'all right here in the comfort of our home. And that's kind of the best part about this.
But we've got to meet lots of new people.
Yes.
And that's fun.
It's rewarding.
you probably meet more people doing this, than you would
Yes.
going out to a bar easily.
Well, easily, because I wouldn't talk
Yeah.
to anyone at the bar. So.
So we gave Dustin too much whiskey and he fell out of his chair.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys asked him an existential question. What would you be doing if you weren't a YouTuber? And he suddenly decided to quit.
He's like, I'm gonna go do it right now.
And here I am. Can you imagine what the show's gonna be like now?
All alone.
Who's gonna pick the things?
You're gonna
No,
have to start-
Kaylin, have you done solo episodes yet, or
no.
Are you-
Oh my god. I have been begging him to let me try editing, but it's like any artist craft. He doesn't want to give it up, so he won't.
I would let him do
Holy
it.
crap! Did you go all the way
You
upstairs?
want no part of editing.
Oh my god, you guys! I know that no one was probably timing that, but Dustin just went up like 15 flights of stairs and retrieved these so
That's
that we could keep
impressive.
talking.
Oh.
Oh, are your battery running out?
What?
So
Yeah, we're
we
running out of
definitely have
battery,
not
sorry.
fought.
Mm.
We definitely have not fought about editing. When I started the channel, it was just me, and so I filmed and I edited it, and I hated it. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'll join you for a live stream." And then suddenly he's on the channel, and now he gets to do all the editing as well.
I literally do everything except run the live stream. I could not do this without Laura. She keeps this. She's like the heartbeat of the live stream.
I can clip
I just talk and drink.
Yeah, I have honestly so
stuff
much
that-
respect for you guys, for all the people that are doing live streams. Like, it seems like so much coordination and everything. I mean, just wow, it's a lot. I can't
It's
believe
fun
it.
though. It's fun. It was
amazing
it
what you
was
guys do.
hard at
Yeah.
first, and now we've been doing it for like 2
There's like a
years or
rhythm.
something. A
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of time. So now it's like, oh yeah, we do this every week,
We're
No
gonna
problem.
do it once a month, and look at us.
and then somehow it's every week. Yeah, I don't know.
I see Bobby's
That's
in
awesome.
the chat. I see Sincere showed up in the chat. Welcome, guys. We just poured a little Old Line sherry cask from Mike Bortner. Great. Old Line is a great single malt out of Maryland.
Yeah, that's awesome to see. Bad Axe
Yep.
and Sincere. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Yeah. So next question. Moving right
Oh,
along.
when you only work 29 hours a week, you have time for editing. Do you think Troy actually works 29 hours a week? Because I guarantee he does not.
I'm scheduled 32.
You are not scheduled 32. You're scheduled 24, and you work like 10.
Oh,
Attaboy, Troy.
why are you getting all technical? I also work 10 on the channel.
Okay, there you go. You got all 20 hours in the...
I only get paid for 10 of those 20 hours, though. Okay. Back
Enough
to
about Troy.
what
Change
class
the
are we
subject.
on?
Change the subject. We are on
This is
C.
3.
sample number
This is-
3.
This one right here. Okay.
Did I put 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C, D on your bottles?
1, 2, 3.
I think 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
we're on
on
3.
my score sheet it says A, B, C, D. See,
Okay.
that's why I'm thrown off. You totally threw me.
Yep, that's what it
That's
is.
how Scott does blinds
That's
too.
the wrong
Yeah,
hours.
we-
He's like
we
double
always
blinding
screw
Laura.
It's terrible.
Sample number 3. What is the proof of this whiskey? We want it within 3 points. And what is it finished in? And the choices are
Type them out again.
A, Syrah. B, Ruby Port. C, Bordeaux. Or D, Calvados.
I don't think you could have picked harder words to type.
Man.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't do wine.
All right. Make whatever question this is a softball because I lost the other half again.
You have to answer
That's
for him.
okay.
Yeah.
This is like the easiest question I'm going to ask you all night long.
Oh.
Nothing else.
Thank
Troy will
God.
talk. Oh,
Oh,
they
we're
could
up.
have talked first.
Are we
You're up.
talking?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'll wait. We'll wait for maybe we'll just go back to the
All
spring.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
No,
we're
we'll
tasting
wait.
first, so I have to taste both
Yeah,
of our
you're tasting.
glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
yeah, we can wait for him to come back so that he can.
No,
have
you can't
some
take your
input
glass
on
off
it.
screen.
Where'd you guys get those Glens from?
No, that's a great question. I'll ask. What? GlenCaren.com. Wow,
Oh,
creative.
of course.
Karen's.
I think
No.
they're also on Amazon
Yeah, just look on it. Google Gold Glen Karen and Black Glen
I
Karen
think we
on
might.
Amazon.
because we have some.
We have
We don't have gold. We
We've-
have black, red.
we've got
green.
2 black ones and we've got a red one and a green one.
We have
No.
clear.
And we use the red one and the green ones for the May the 4th live stream.
No. Oh, her headphones died.
Uh-oh.
So sad.
Oh.
I can hear you. I just can't do anything else.
Is she like DJ in there scratching?
Wiki, 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 wiki.
That was Scott back in the
Anyone's
day.
in.
I used to DJ.
Where'd he go?
He's finding new headphones, I'm guessing, new earbuds.
I thought he already did.
He's gonna be so sweaty when he returns.
What is he doing?
Jeez.
This is not what the people asked for.
Sorry. My trackpad died.
Oh my god.
Why are
What a
you
shit
sweaty?
show?
Oh my god.
Dude.
I mean, a shoot show. I'm not sure what swearing is allowed here.
It's a
We're golden.
live stream where people are drinking, so it's kind of whatever comes out of people's mouths is expected.
Yeah, Bob Glass has a question for Artfully Bourbon. How close to Barrel King are you guys?
An hour.
Hour, yeah.
Hour from Barrel King.
Yeah. Give or take.
Are you guys members of the club?
On and off. I mean, it's we're still, I mean, the memberships are,
Friends of the
It's-
club.
yeah,
We'll
I mean,
say
I guess you could say that, but the memberships aren't really aligning with our monthly bourbon budget from the money we make on the channel right now. So we're kind of like in between, when we want to try something, we'll reach out to Jared and, hopefully we can pick up a bottle, but
There you go.
it's, yeah. So
Some good stuff.
it is good stuff.
Good blending.
Have you guys had much barrel
Good
cake?
people.
We've just had a few samples.
And they were very
Okay.
good, but I think the club price point has also been out of what I'm willing to pay monthly.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's an hour from my house. So like I could subscribe to the in-state, which it's less. It's like $100, but you have to go pick up your bottle. So which I can't. I just don't have any time to do anyway. So if I want to be a member, I need to have the bottles shipped to my house. So I got to pay the same rate you guys do. if I want to do
Gotcha.
that. But it is good stuff though, and it's there are some very good releases that they do. So I've got a
we've
whole
really
bunch of them.
enjoyed what we've tasted. Just unwilling to pay the club prices.
Yeah.
Glen has a new puzzle to figure out Troy's hours.
They have been popping up in stores, though. I mean, I've noticed them all over the
Yeah.
place
Here
around
they're in
us.
stores
Stores,
now.
yeah. He used to be against putting stuff on store shelves, but they seem to now be in every store around us, anyway. So
Yeah.
don't know
So
what's
so
going
Bob
on.
says that he needs to meet up with you guys. He's 30 minutes away, and he's a gold member.
Yeah.
Sweet.
we
Maybe in the
Bob,
same
let's-
direction
let's get
or
together.
opposite directions.
Wasn't that an
We're,
Austin Powers movie? The gold member.
I don't know if that was the name of
The
yeah,
Goldfinger.
I think so.
Goldfinger. Okay. I knew it was something
Goldfinger.
like
I think maybe it was Gold Member.
Gold member.
This was
Someone say
Goldfinger,
Gold
Yeah,
member.
it was definitely gold member. Are we talking about Austin Powers? That was definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, it was Gold Member because Goldfinger was the
It was
Bond.
James Bond.
I think Goldfinger's a
The
band.
actual one.
This is James Bond.
Oh, it is a band as well. Yeah,
All righty. Let's steer back.
we're going in
We are-
lots of
we are-
directions
we
here.
We are
We-
30
we
minutes away
stalled
from
for you,
Wood Hat.
Dustin.
Dustin's gonna run out of another battery here in a second. So
If you're by Wood Hat, then you're close to Bourbon Hunter Lee then, because I
Yeah, we're,
believe
Yeah,
we're
we're-
30 minutes from.
frequents.
45-ish from Wood
Yeah.
Hat.
I think he frequents the Wood Hat quite a bit. We just got a whole slew of samples from Wood Hat from Bourbon Hunter Lee. We've
Nice.
only drank one of them. It was interesting.
There's, yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good way to put it.
That's it.
Very
That's the way to put
accurate.
it. Okay.
Okay, so on the palate, we want
I typed it in chat, but it's probably a little bit
Yeah.
up. You gotta scroll.
we
so-
want to
Nope,
know
we
the
found
it.
proof
Okay.
within 3
Yep.
and what is it finished in, and the choices are there. Okay, so here's your question. If you could have a pour with any historic figure, alive or dead, who would it be and why?
Troy's favorite question to ask people
Hmm.
and impossible for most people to answer.
It's easy to answer.
This is going to be probably a stupid answer, but I'm going to say Bob Ross.
Okay.
That's a good
Channel
one.
9 painter. I just would love to see him like hammered, like wasted, and have him paint something in the meantime.
There's gonna be some happy little trees.
It's a
for
happy
sure.
happy little whiskey glass.
Yeah, that's gonna be a happy painting. I can't beat that. I'd probably say like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I mean that's
Like
Okay.
I don't just to get into his mind, get him a little tipsy. I don't know. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Troy, what's your answer for that question?
yeah. What? How about
On
you
the hot
guys?
seat here. I would probably say like Bob Marley. I would like to see him drink a little whiskey and put down the joint for a minute, and we could, just talk about
Why not both?
unity and love and all those things he sang about.
Everything's going to
He's
be
just
all
an
right.
He's just an interesting character, and
Interesting
It's-
story.
it's incredibly sad that we lost him at such a young age.
I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, I would
Cop-out.
say
I don't like
You-
talking to people.
you could lump in any number of famous musicians that would be really interesting conversations over a pour. I mean, there's so many out there that would be fun to hang out with for a night and just shoot the shit with.
Yeah, just the stuff that they've seen through their travels, and the people they've met, and they have to have incredible stories. I imagine Dustin's got some incredible stories from his time on the road. Just to sit down and have a good pour of whiskey and talk about whatever, it'd be cool.
Well, I mean, just it doesn't matter how big the band is, because I'm sure probably no one here knows this band other than us. But when we went and saw Little Stranger, the crowd was so small, but I'm sure they had such wild stories on the road, just like all the weird people they meet and the weird things that happen to them and stuff. But yeah.
Are you guys big into music? Being in the Pacific Northwest, are you guys? You guys are kind of in the heart of the grunge rock scene.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that anything you guys
The
were ever
types of-
into?
yeah, the types of bands that we're into or were into up until very recently.
We still like the band.
Yeah.
We just haven't been to a concert. In a while.
You're not going to hear them on the radio unless they're like just at the top of the genre. But we like a lot of like reggae rock. Like I'm sure people have heard of Revolution or Dirty Heads. But we listen to like bands that nobody's ever heard of. The B Foundation and just
We see them in these
the
tiny bars.
elevators. So
And
we used to
That's
we
cool.
used to go see live music a lot. Probably 4, 5, 6 concerts a month for a while, and we've slowed down now. It's probably been a year since we've seen anybody live. But yeah, we love live music.
Yeah.
live music's fun.
All right, I'm pretty sure this was the text we got was their answers. Let's pull it up here.
I hope it was wrong
Got it.
answers.
You got it?
Wrong answers only.
There's a pretty high probability that
high
it's wrong.
possibility
There's
that it's wrong.
all ours are wrong. So
If I don't have a trash palette, I'm definitely thinking I
The
do.
amount of times I've already said not finished, and then there's a bunch of finished options.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I was
every
waiting
single
for-
one. I'm with you.
I was
It's
waiting-
like, oh my
yeah.
God, that was finished.
I was hoping one of yeah.
How was
the
that
answer
finished?
E, none of the above.
Oh my God.
That's
yeah,
that's
they
why,
left out the right
why
answer.
he asked that first and then changed.
That's okay. The number of
Bob
times that
Glass,
I
I-
sniffed the next one, and I was like, "Isn't this just the same as the last one?" So Dustin's been
I'm
answering.
glad he'd love to have a pour with David Gilmour. That would be another great one.
Oh yeah.
That is-
Pink Floyd.
oh, okay.
Roger Waters would be another great one. I'd love to have a pour with both of them in the same room. I mean, when was the last time those two dudes were in the room together?
I have no idea. Can't answer that question.
Because you don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are.
Same question on the palette for Scott and Arthur. We want to know the proof within 3. And what is this whiskey finished in? Do you need us to say it again, or you got it?
We
got it.
We'll find it.
Okay.
Okay.
And for Dustin and Kaylin, if you could have a pour with any historic figure, alive or dead, who would it be and why?
Tom Hanks. Easy answer. He's a national treasure. Would like to meet him.
Wow.
Sorry.
There you go.
He's a national treasure.
I just think he's great. I think
He
he's
finds
funny.
arguments.
I think he seems like well read and just like a kind person. I think especially in this day and age, he just seems like a genuinely kind person, and that would be nice. And I think he's probably seen a lot of shit. So
I'm sure good
That's my
stories.
answer.
He's definitely
I don't know if he would
had
drink
a
whiskey, but
transitional
maybe.
career from like Joe versus the Volcano and the Burbs and whatnot to like Saving Private Ryan and the stuff he does now. He's definitely
a few
had a very
few rom-coms thrown in there. Yeah.
he's had a very diverse career.
I don't think I had ever heard of those first movies you said.
Really?
Yeah, those definitely are not on the list of things I've ever even heard of, let alone seen. But the other ones, I
What's
I
up,
knew those
Rusty?
ones.
You
So,
got
what
got
about
anybody,
you?
Dustin?
Yeah, I mean, there's one person that I'm like was just good at. I would for sure always answer that, but then I started thinking like, oh, but maybe who else? But I'll just go with on the same track as we've been talking about music. Mine would be John Mayer, which I know is an interesting answer.
He's a weird guy.
If you
Yeah.
it would be John Mayer. He's probably my like throughout my career as a musician and me even starting to play music. He's probably who I've, looked up to musically. I don't even play guitar, like really, but if anyone out there is a guitar player, I'm sure you are somewhat of a fan of John Mayer. But anyways, yeah, I think we'd
Probably
about
one of the
a lot
most
of stuff.
underrated guitar players in music. The guy can shred.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think he's
And he
probably
does have a
like,
great voice.
yeah, yeah. It got better over time.
Yeah, there's
Early
more
on.
to him than that first album.
Yeah, early on it was fun, but anyways, yeah, I think it'd be a fun conversation, both just like nerding out about music stuff, and also, I think I'm also a watch nerd, so we could nerd out about watches, and yeah, it would be a long night, I'm sure.
I was going to ask you about that red watch on your wrist there. It's got kind of G-Shock vibes and kind of Swatch watch vibes.
Yep. G-Shock, you're spot on. Yeah, I got this. This was actually my very first G-Shock that I
Oh
got.
my god.
Well, they're shock-proof.
Let's go.
Hopefully it just survived that drop.
Yeah. No, this one I got like I think in 2010 or something like that, when I was taking a trip across country to we road trip to like San Francisco and then LA and then San Diego, me and 4 friends of mine. Yeah. And I was like, I got to get a watch for when we go surfing, and like I could keep track of the tides. And so I got this G-Shock. It's a G-Shock Rescue. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but anyways, yeah, that's
Water
the story behind
resistant
this
to
old
90
red guy.
meters.
Probably.
Yeah.
Now, did you talk watches with Josh when you were on with Stuff and Whiskey? Because he's a watch nerd too.
Yeah, we did a little bit. Yeah, I primarily like, especially in the last probably 10 years, I've really been just collecting a lot of different G-Shocks. And I don't know, there's just something about that, the look of them and the history of Casio and everything that I like a lot. But yeah, I definitely don't have any like, Patek Philippe's or Rolexes or anything. Yeah.
I know those names
Yeah.
only so well enough to know that they cost a lot of money, and I'm really glad you've drawn the line there.
Yeah. Speaking of John Mayer, my like dream watch would be an IWC Big Pilot one day, but they're like 30 grand. So.
Oh my god.
Well, you never know. I mean, all of a sudden you find some money stashed in the walls
For
somewhere.
an item that could get lost like anything else.
When the YouTube channel takes
Maybe
off.
your musician career takes off again, or your YouTube channel explodes.
No, there's probably
Could
a bunch of
happen.
whiskeys
You
that
never
I would
know.
want first, honestly, at this point.
Oh my god.
Gotta get that Jack
Yeah,
Daniels 14.
Priorities.
He says as we live in my parents' house right now.
Have you guys broke
It's
ground on
temporary.
the new place?
No. Soon. Luckily, they're a pretty fast builder. I mean, I think they're a really great builder too, but they do a lot of houses in a year, so I think it shouldn't be more than about 6 or 7 months of a build. So we're hoping it goes
Oh,
fast.
nice.
My parents are also
Waiting
hoping
for the
it goes
ground to
fast.
thaw.
Yeah. Actually, they can dig it all winter. The only thing that stops them in the winter here is there's like a concrete, like trucks can't drive on the road with concrete. There's a ban for like, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. It depends on that year's weather. So, but yeah, they can break ground at any time. And in fact, building in the winter is technically better because it's less like moisture in the walls. If there's a contractor on here, I hope I'm right, but that's what our builder says.
Did you read it in an encyclopedia?
Anyway, that's probably more than you wanted, but maybe these guys got to taste their whiskey a little longer.
We submitted our
you know-
answer like 30 minutes ago, so.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Everyone's just falling asleep now.
Lots
shows
of
not
watch
rushed.
lots of watch discussion going on in the chat.
Oh,
too,
really?
in case you-
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That was
I
like
don't really know what
goggles on.
anyone's saying because I'm not a watch person, but
Someone
sure
just said I
there's-
won't discuss my watch.
yes. Bob Glass said Billy Bob, actor.
Oh, that would
I'm
be a
sure
fun
that
one.
would- although who knows how he is in real life, but if he's like he is as an actor, I think he'd be very interesting.
Well, I feel like he plays the same character in every movie he's in.
So he's got to like.
So I'm assuming that's
turned
who
into
he
that.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, who's the
The
Jurassic Park guy?
lovable a-hole.
He's like one of your favorite guys. That guy's awesome too. The guy that's in Jurassic Park. Who's the
With the dark hair, Jeff something,
Yeah.
right? Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum?
Oh, Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum.
He
Yeah.
seems fascinating.
Tiger, you're talking
Oh yeah.
about Dr.
Probably.
Grant.
No,
I was like, I don't remember who that was.
no, not him.
Nobody cares about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Sample number 4. We want to know the proof of this whiskey within 3.
I keep getting surprised that I got to type out.
And I want to know, what is this finished in? Is it finished in A, Chardonnay,
It's not finished.
B, Madeira,
It's a trick question.
C, ice wine, or D, rum?
Uh-oh, rum's in the mix.
Wow.
Rum is in the
No,
mix.
ice wine's very.
Okay, so let's see who's drinking. Okay, they're drinking.
I think it's us, right? Oh, we
all
we
set.
I
We got
think
you
you guys
muted.
did.
So Artfully Bourbon,
Yeah,
you're drinking.
Artfully Bourbon,
and
you're
they will
drinking.
be answering. Ice wine, bro. he just knows. We just got so many ice wine finished whiskeys that he knows. What it
We might have a few. We might have a lot. You never know.
is. That's the one though. That's
We just
the one
had
that's
some
calling
ice
out.
wine recently. It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I had a hard time finishing that.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't good, huh?
Well, it should
It
be
was
fresh on
good.
your,
It's
on
just
your
like- I
mind.
I mean, it's a
then.
dessert wine, so
I think whiskey with like finished in ice wine would probably be way more palatable. But like, I just think ice wine by itself was just really, it was so thick and sweet. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
So here's your question. Tell any new subscribers that you may have gained tonight, what video of yours should they watch first?
Mhm. I'll let you answer that.
I mean, I feel like the most action happened either in the Knob Creek.
Oh yeah, if you really want to see shit hit the fan.
We did the Knob Creek 9-year and the 18-year together.
Was that the barrel?
Either
one?
that or the one where our
No,
barrel
the barrel
broke.
one was the Westward.
Oh.
Yeah, the Westward
Right.
single barrels.
Hey,
Either
thanks
of
for
those
reviewing that,
are
by the
pretty-
way. That was a great review, y'all.
Those
Oh,
were
man.
so good.
Those are delicious. I brought
I
that.
mean, we took a bit of a risk, but I think not too risky of a risk because I think we knew the kind of things that poor decisions comes out with just from based on other barrel picks and things like that. But we took a bit of a risk just doing it. We were like, well, let's just give this a try. And God, they were both so good.
I brought them to my family holiday gatherings, and my dad especially. My dad loves like chocolate ice cream more than
Yeah.
anything in the world, and he loved that
The
chocolate
hazelnut,
hazelnut
yeah.
one. And he's not even a whiskey guy. He doesn't.
I
even
was
drink
partial
whiskey.
to the cherry sex bomb. So
No. Aren't we all?
And that's how it is with us, too. I like the chocolate hazelnut brownie. Laura likes the cherry sex bomb.
yeah.
And we
Yeah,
actually
nerd-
bottle
logic nerds
killed the
unite.
cherry sex bomb already.
Exactly. I'm gonna
sad
have
day.
to go out there to the things for. I was trying to talk and write at the same time. Obviously, I can't handle that. I was gonna go out to the bookshelf and get the logic puzzle.
The logic
out.
puzzle.
Oh. Not
She's
while
in
you're
for an
drinking.
exciting night.
I do have some out there. I was doing them while I was injured and off of
She
work.
busts out the logic puzzles. She might as well be putting on like the grandma pajamas, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm
Hey.
gonna stay up late and watch a movie.
I did those while you
My
were
God.
at work, and you didn't have any idea that it was happening. So
If I get one
But
person
yeah,
to purchase a logic puzzle book from Amazon tonight, or whatever your purchasing vendor of choice is, like I will be so
You
proud.
got an
That'd be
affiliate link in your descriptions.
Oh God! I mean, I can
Yeah.
put my favorite one there.
Yeah, our first
What is
sponsored
your
video is
favorite
going to be a logic puzzle.
I gotta find it. I'll find it, Laura.
see,
But
I think
yeah,
it literally is just called
Thanks
logic
again for
puzzles,
the
so.
review, guys. It was awesome, and honestly, I think
Thanks
you
for the
guys
pick.
kind of moved the needle on selling those picks. Your
Oh.
review, because we had kind of stalled, and then I think we sold out right after you guys did your review.
Broke the barrel.
But just recently, I think they found another bottle or two of the cherry sex bomb. So there are still like less than 5 bottles left if anybody out there wants them.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
then
they're good,
you
man.
guys are now part of Pour Decisions, so congrats on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, we're hopping on the train for the next one. It sounds like it'd be fun.
That was kind of the whole idea behind it. Was it wasn't going to be a set group of people. Anybody could come in and
Yeah.
contribute and do picks and whatnot. And so it's
Depending
it's
on how
working the way
well we
intended.
do tonight with this, it might need to change the name to POOR.
I mean, this is the test.
Yeah.
Matt failed it
The
miserably,
initiation.
and so did Sean the first time, but they still made it in the group. So
Exactly.
Great.
all
Good,
right,
Jeff. Thanks for
let's
posting that link, and anyone else that's posting
let's
links
pull
today.
Scott and Arthur
So,
back into the conversation and unmute them. Welcome back to the show, gentlemen.
Oh, hi.
I gotta say, I am shocked that all of these were finished.
That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to tell
That's what
on the
I'm saying.
nose. Like sometimes you just got to taste it before you
Yeah.
can really commit to that kind of answer. So that was really the point of.
I mean, I think you're going to be really shocked when we do the reveal, regardless. But you may be doing really well. You may not be. We'll find out, right?
Oh, we're not. We know.
Yeah, I don't feel great about this.
Confidence is high.
We're just here to have fun.
We're having
now.
fun.
This is a lot of
As
fun.
long as you're having fun, we all win, right?
Everybody's
Winning.
a winner.
They're just here to get
So
paid. Is
she
that
put
what
it
it
in
is?
there. Tricky logic puzzles for adults.
Yeah, for the adult,
Tricky.
for the
By
adult,
Stephen
obviously.
Klontz.
Yeah, you must
Yeah, I
specify
don't
if
want
it wasn't
kids
clear
one. That'd be
already.
too easy, right?
Yeah.
That-
So
yeah,
now
that's
this
what you
one is
say
my
out
favorite.
loud.
Yeah, this one's my favorite because it's just filled with the same kinds of those like logic puzzles that I like. But there are other ones that are mixed, where like every page is a different kind of puzzle. So it's just whatever you like. Give it
Yeah.
a shot.
So it's kind of like a boring cover, just like teal with some
Yep.
some squares
Yeah,
on
Some,
it.
blue.
with
Yeah,
some
that's
logic
it.
on there.
That's it.
I've seen that
Okay.
Get you
before.
one.
Back to the show.
You see that?
now that you guys are done broing
Super
out
logical.
here.
Hold on. Let me add it to my cart here. I'm gonna add it to the cart.
Sorry
Gotta
for all
say.
of you watching at home.
Maybe they're really
See, Matt,
excited.
Whiskey Wisdom just bought it.
Of
There you
course
go.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt's like our dad. He's
You guys
like
got
our
to get a
biggest
sponsorship.
supporter.
wow.
I'm just kidding.
You're going to love that.
I want to buy one for my wife for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's
They'll
probably
love
the
you.
equivalent of like a new vacuum cleaner.
Oh no.
What?
It's not the same. Entertainment
Come
versus
Here-
cleaning
here's
the house.
this-
Not
here-
the same thing.
I'm not getting you roses and chocolate. I'm giving you this book that makes you think.
It's entertainment. It's like doing a puzzle or reading a book or doing word search or something. It's entertainment.
Okay.
It'll take your
Relaxing
marriage from
entertainment.
cask strength down to a 43%.
You went from cask strength to a liqueur.
Just some Midori.
I can take it. I have a thick skin.
Thank you, Lee.
Oh, thanks so much, Lee. If you're one of the
There you go.
new
Flannel
Baker
pa-
Drinks channel members, thank Bourbon Hunter Lee.
Flannel pajamas and logic puzzles. That sounds relaxing. Like
Heck
real
yeah.
chill. I like it.
Heck yeah. Okay,
Switch it
sample number 4 on the palate.
around.
We
Switch it
want to
around.
know the proof of this whiskey within 3,
Forgot how to do it. Okay.
and we want to know what is it finished in, and the choices are in the chat. If you want us to say them again, we can.
We're good.
Scott and Arthur, tell us, or tell any new subscribers that you may have gained tonight what video of yours they should watch first.
What video needs the most help right now? Probably our Baker's 7 rye, because it has just a couple hundred views. So everybody go watch that one. No, I don't. I mean, just nothing old, because they're all terrible.
Yeah, do not start at the beginning.
Don't start at the beginning. I don't know. Just work your way backwards. So
I think our last episode was pretty good. Cast strength rye blind. We had a surprise or two.
Yeah.
In there. It was pretty good. And
probably, yeah. I don't know. Like I tend to love doing the more contesty type episodes where we kind of battle each other. We would go to a store, pick out a bottle, we come back, we blind it. So just anything that involves more than just kind of talking about a whiskey. I think that's kind of the direction we're heading, is just more
We challenge each other with stuff
challenging, more stuff that I think we don't see a lot of on Whiskey Tube. Just some stuff that I think is interesting that people can kind of relate to.
Yeah. We actually like those price point challenges. You guys do quite a bit. We did one of those ourselves a while back, and see people seem to enjoy it. But you guys have done a few. I've liked them all. That content where you kind of mix up, you're out on a hunt and you bring it home and you taste it and see who's tasted better, and you do it blind. That's like good stuff, and it's real. So
yeah, it's just what people kind of like, what their thought process is like when they go out to purchase a bottle. Like, we want to try to connect with them in that way, just finding whiskey that's affordable, that fits in a certain budget, then trying to figure out if it's good or not, comparing it to something else. I mean, just some stuff that people can relate to.
I will say we also did a bourbon hunt in Napa, California, and it reminds me of all these. So not that we had finished bourbons, but like we drank a lot of wine and then some bourbon. Kind of tasted like some of these. So that was a fun episode because we had no idea what we were doing. We were just like, let's take a camera along on our friend trip, drinking wine, and found some bourbon, and it was fun. So check that one out too.
Yeah, I think those are the funnest types of videos to watch from our perspective, and I think that's a good place to steer new subscribers too. I think you guys did a great job with those. And Sincere likes your rye blind video. He says it was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, and for all the people that have shown up that we haven't said hi to, I am reading your comments and I appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Trinity B, Professor Rusty, Sincere, Cast529, all the people that are talking in chat now. I don't think I've said hi to you yet, but I appreciate it that you're here. So cheers.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy having each and every one of you here. We normally are a little better at interacting with everybody. We're trying to, make good use of Scott and Arthur and Dustin and Kaylin's time on Saturday night. They've joined us for this, so
it takes a long time.
It does.
It's a long time.
We're coming up on 2 hours with y'all. I really appreciate you being here with us tonight, guys. And this is going to wrap up real soon, I promise.
We've got no plans tonight. This is it. So you guys are running the show. We're having fun. This is a good time. I mean, I love blinds. I just love them. So thank you for setting this up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing up.
Thanks for being the guinea pig. You are the second group of people to come through this.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out.
We've got this booked out into April already.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's definitely a cool concept. So yeah, I mean, I would love to do this again if you guys would have us. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
rigged.
We would love to get you guys on. Both of you guys, we would love to get both of your channels on as just like a hangout type thing without the stress of the competition at some point down the road. I don't know that we'll do these throughout the whole year, but at least this first quarter of the year, this is kind of the plan on Saturdays. And we'll just see how it goes from there. Are you doing math now?
I'm just figuring out some things.
Okay.
But if you want this back, you can have it back.
Well, I do have one more question for both of you. We don't have to make anybody small or put anybody on the hot seat. This is a bonus question.
Okay.
Just Dustin, not you though.
This is a bonus question.
Yeah.
It is worth 2 points.
Wow.
I want you to place all 4 of these whiskeys in order of proof from lowest to highest.
Can we taste
Can
them
we
again?
taste them again?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
do whatever you need to do.
All right.
Nope.
No,
That is your whiskey
you
now.
can
You
taste
can
it.
you can taste it. You can whatever.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you guys can
Okay.
be muted and I'll make us big. How's that, Troy? We can be the big
Yeah,
one
we'll
here.
be the big ones while you guys are figuring it out.
And Troy can talk while I do some.
Laura's gonna do some
Calculating.
math over there.
It's not really math.
Well, there's addition. You've got points you need to add up. We are getting real close to giving away some more whiskey, y'all. We've got a little over 70 people currently watching. We've got 55 entries for the free whiskey. If you want free whiskey from Baker Drinks, and we're talking 4 2-ounce samples of our whiskey, hashtag UpDog into the chat, and we will get this on a wheel that we spin here soon, and we're going to give that away. We've also got our patron only giveaway. So if you're a patron at any paid level and you haven't previously won, you're going to be in the drawing for that. And then we've got the elevated flight tonight. We've got for every $5 super chat, you get an entry into that. And it is some hyper aged Bull Run American whiskeys. We've got cask strength Pinot finished, a cask strength sherry finished, cask strength Cabernet finished, and then there's an 11-year-old Madeira finished bourbon, which is from Bull Run, but it's sourced out of Kentucky. They didn't disclose the distillery to me, but it's damn good stuff. And along with your super chat, even if you don't win the whiskey, you do win a sticker. It is, if you look at our logo, or not the logo, but our thumbnail for tonight, it is one of those jacked up trash palette dudes. Laura's going to put it on the screen here. It's a sticker we'll send you. I think it's like 3x3. It's right here behind Laura. And lean to your right a little. This guy right here. So it's probably, good size sticker. We'll send that out to everybody.
It's like that
There it is right there.
big guy. He's so strong.
He's jacked.
So many veins in that green body of his.
As an infusion center nurse, I look at those veins and I'm like, oh yeah, I could start an IV in that.
That's weird.
That's what you do when that's your job, doing IVs on people. You notice veins.
Yeah, I guess I don't do that, so I don't notice it.
Where's the dog at? He's
He's
making
like
weird
licking
noises.
the floor or something.
Sorry, y'all, if you can hear that. Our dog is doing dog things again.
Licking the floor.
So are you mathed up?
I haven't added them. I was just putting the points that people have
Oh,
gotten.
I got you.
But I can do that.
I'm going to take a sip of the water here. Sincere just put in for the super sticker.
It's very
And
close.
Sincere, if I've not sent you anything before, so shoot us an email with your address. The email's on the screen now. It's also, if you don't want to write it down now, it's in the description for every video we do, including this live stream. We'd love to get you on the mailing list so I can send you these types of things. So shoot us that email. It'd be great.
Is that enough time? People.
I've got no texts yet from anybody,
Okay.
so
Then
we're
I
gonna continue rambling. We do have 60 entries for the giveaway. 82 people watching now. So if you want free whiskey, it's hashtag UpDog, all
Like-
one word.
People are getting all their alternate accounts in the chat so they can make sure they're here to say claim the whiskey. Rusty says, I need a win. Rusty's Workshop, that must be your woodworking channel.
Yeah, y'all, you guys all know Rusty. He's a beloved member of our community. He has started a brand new channel. He is woodworking. As of this morning, he said he hadn't posted any videos on it yet, but he is building some awesome stuff in his temporary setup wood shop. And please throw him a subscription. Professor Rusty's Workshop. Delan from Whiskey Nature also has a brand new woodworking channel, and I think it's Delan's Handmade something or other.
I don't know, it shows up on the TV.
Yeah. And those two guys are both putting out some good content, or Delan's putting out a lot of content. Rusty's getting ready to put out some content. I hope that I get to see the video of how you made that table, buddy, because it looked really good.
Steven Scone says, just watching both the other channels in the background trying to figure this out is hilarious. And Dave says, us survivors need the I Survived Whiskey Wisdom's live blind sticker. And is this the Bull Run American whiskey finished in roid barrels? I can't remember what it feels like. It's been so long since I won. Oh no! And we got a Venmo, I guess, from Raging Cajun.
Yeah,
so
I just got that
we'll
through.
make sure. Thank you. We'll make sure we get that in.
So that's their order right here.
Okay. I'll just,
Do we text you our order
Okay.
answer, by the way?
yeah.
Yes, please
Lowest
text
to
us your
highest.
answer. Lowest to
Oh, okay,
highest.
sweet.
You guys, I can't trust anything my palate is doing anymore. All the water I drink and nothing helps me.
I understand.
So I
We,
turned them around. So now we can see the numbers.
Oh yeah, we could do it here too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to see them. So I didn't give
put 'em
the
in what
answer away.
Just text us your answer and then we'll take it and then you can
Oh,
do
but left to
whatever you
right,
want
you
on
know,
the
screen, camera screen.
Is it left to right?
I don't know.
Ah. Does this help? Can we even see?
Is it left to right?
got
Oh
it.
no, it's not.
I
Oh,
can't
God.
see. I can't even
texted
read
you.
that.
Oh no, now I don't even remember the order.
No, she
Oh,
can't
that's
be
right.
trusted.
That looks right.
You guys are on it.
Just because the brown one's
And
on
we
here.
do have a tiebreaker question, but we won't ask that unless there's a tie.
So
Doesn't mean 0 to 0.
2 points or 0
Yeah.
points? Is that how it works? 2 points or 0 for this place in order?
It's either
So they had to get all of them right for it to be a point?
correct.
Okay.
If you got it right, you got 2 points. If you got it wrong, you got 0 points.
Oh, so
Oh my
close.
god.
So close.
The drama.
It's a very
drama.
close battle here. But there is a winner, so we don't have to do the
We
tiebreaker
have a
question.
winner.
1 point.
Shall we give away some whiskey before we reveal?
Yes. And honestly,
gosh,
the
I
1
can't take
point
it.
comes with Troy's bonus or changing of the questions, where some are more points than others. That's how they answer. How the winner got chosen. So giving away whiskey.
We're going to give away some whiskey, and then we're going to do the reveal, just to keep them on suspense a little
I
bit
know,
longer.
right?
Man, you're doing a great job.
It's just
I can't take it.
awful.
This is like the American Idol last 2 weeks back in the day.
Commercial
We
break.
just went to a commercial break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go put on my PJs.
So, hashtag UpDoug. If you haven't entered, you've got like 10 seconds, and then I am spinning the wheel. Made a way to make them sweat. Exactly. That's the plan. Has it been 10 seconds? I feel like it has. So now I'm going to draw.
It's spinning.
May have been 5 seconds, but long enough. We got Bad Axe Bourbon.
So, Bobby, are you still here? So Bobby checks in from work on Saturday nights. I don't know if he's going to still have a couple minutes to respond. If he's not, we'll just draw someone else.
There we go. Our internet's crashing at the same time. Perfect. Perfect timing. That's when people say rigged, because the internet just a little.
Just have Troy run upstairs a couple of
Exactly.
times
That's-
and fix it.
There you go. Troy
Put it up
doesn't
on the
run.
roof.
If you ever see Troy running, you should also run.
And run faster.
Yes. If you run faster, you got a good shot.
I'm guessing he's not here. He's, understandable. Fighting some fires, doing some things.
Yeah, I can't imagine being a firefighter in California right now.
Man.
I'm sure he's busy.
Accepting for Bad Axe Bourbon is Mr. Mom 310.
Very generous of you to help him out there. Still living in the woods.
He subscribed to you, Rusty. Love it. and Rusty, it happens. I cut my fingertips off out in the wood shop once.
They're almost as long as they used to be.
One of them's a little shorter still. They sewed the rest back on. True story. All right, I'm guessing
here.
Bobby's not here, so we're going to spin again, and if he does show up, I will reach out to him and get him some whiskey as well. But we're going to move on, so let's see who won. Bourbon and Balls, are you still here? As we said earlier, must be present to win, and this is your reward for hanging out with us all night.
Oh my gosh, I am struggling sitting here for this long. Right. I gotta get up here real soon. Michaela Kuhn. I don't know if that might be a new name.
I've never seen it before, so I think
Cheers.
you are correct. Congratulations, and rigged. So Jeff Drinks is here from Bourbon and Balls.
Not the same. Not the same.
We're gonna. Do we want to accept that for him though?
It's a different person.
Okay. Laura's being the. She's drawn a line in the sand. Jeff, you better text Charlie and tell him to come on and accept this, because you know that's going to happen. Damn.
I mean, it was close. The same icon, same half of the name.
2 out of 3. Oh,
snap.
so Bad Axe is here. So Bobby,
you're good.
I'm going to send it to you, and if Charlie shows up and claims one, I'll send him one too.
Here we go. Okay, done. So, yeah, send Rob fish whiskey. We've done that. You did win, Bobby. You won, and we didn't think you were here, and here you are. So, you know, you're going to get some.
Yep.
Laura's so mean. Yeah, we got 2 of the 3 bourbon and balls, just not the one that won. I'm so mean.
Okay, let's get back to the game here.
I got to take a little intermission. You can keep going.
So we asked you on sample number 1 on the nose, what is the type of whiskey and is it finished? On the barrel said it was a rye and not finished. Artfully Bourbon said it's a rye and not finished. Sample number 1 on the palate. We asked, what is the proof of this whiskey? We wanted it within 3 points. And what is it finished in? And we gave some choices. On the barrel said 106 proof, tawny port. On the barrel said 96 proof and tawny port. What you were actually drinking, this is the High West Double Rye. It is finished in Malbec. And it is coming in at 99.2 proof.
So we didn't get that. That's for sure.
We got a point? Do we get a point?
Do we get a point
We
for
said-
matching each other with tawny port? I think
I think we
that's a
should get
half
something
point.
for that.
Sample number 2. We also asked you,
That's a
what
no.
is the type of this whiskey and is it finished on the nose? On the barrel said rye and yes. Artfully Bourbon said bourbon and no. On the palate, we asked, what is the proof of this whiskey and what is it finished in? And we gave some choices there. On the barrel said 86 proof and VDN. On the barrel said, or Artfully Bourbon actually said 104 and Cabernet. What you're actually drinking here is a High West Double Rye, and it is finished in Merlot. And it's coming in at 98.2 proof.
Trash palette.
Man, this is embarrassing, guys.
That's basically what this is.
You guessed right. We were gonna
I
trick
mean, you could have just announced a winner and been done with this.
Yeah.
I think
No, he has to drag us. He has to drag us right through all of our mistakes.
Sample number 3. We asked, what type of whiskey is this and is it finished on the nose? On the Barrel said rye and no. Artfully Bourbon said bourbon and yes. We asked for the proof within 3 and what is it finished in. On the Barrel said 92 and Bordeaux. Artfully Bourbon said 100 proof and Ruby Port.
Troy's saying I added wrong. Here. Sorry.
What you're actually drinking there is a High West double rye.
I see what we're doing here.
I literally told you,
There is
I
a
feel like
theme.
I'm smelling the same whiskey over and over again, and you wouldn't listen to me.
This is finished in Ruby Port. And it is 100.8 proof.
I also said ruby port.
We said
You're a
100.
trash.
We look
bag.
good there, right? We did good. Let's end it right there. That's a good note.
I quit.
Artfully Bourbon, are you looking for a third person? Because I feel like we're on the same page.
We accept.
Yeah.
As many as it takes to. Yeah, we'll
Bye,
just
Dustin.
everybody come join us. It's all good.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll go back to the panel.
Sample number 4. We asked, what type of whiskey is this and is it finished on the nose? And On the Barrel said rye and no.
Wrong.
Artfully Bourbon said rye and no. On the Palate, we asked, what is the proof of this whiskey within 3 points? And what is it finished in? On the Barrel said 92 proof and rum. Artfully Bourbon said 94 proof and rum.
Wow,
Good
guys.
job.
Very close.
What
You're
you're
getting better.
drinking
We're both really wrong, though. I know it.
is a High West double rye. This is finished in rum, and it is 101 proof.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
I'm taking that
So-
one too.
Yeah.
Just
It's a victory. Small victories here. Small. Anything.
With
No, you guys both did great.
with
Both did
I,
great.
With
I
6
mean, that's as
points.
good as.
I mean, we did guess right every time.
6 points On the Barrel. 8 points Artfully Bourbon.
no.
It was all
Great
on the
job.
palate
Red
for
buckets.
sample 3. You guys got 4 points on that question.
Nice.
You nailed
Money.
the finish and the proof.
Boom.
All luck.
We still got the
So-
order, right?
Oh yeah, the order. Neither one of you
Yeah.
got it right, but
So the correct answer was 2-1,
On the Barrel was very
Oh, we were
close,
way off.
and it would have
Yeah.
been a tie.
2-1, 3-4.
Ah,
98.2,
Oh,
99.2, 100.8, and 101.
Is that lowest to highest or highest to lowest?
Lowest to
Yeah.
highest, yep.
Okay. 2, 1, 3,
So,
4. Okay.
so on the and On the Barrel guessed 2, 3, 1, 4, and Artfully Bourbon guessed 4, 1, 3, 2.
Yeah.
We just switched
And
2
if-
and
and if-
4.
If we would have tied, we would have asked you the total proof of all 4 bottles, and the closest would have taken it. But
Oh.
Just
you think I can do
picking
that
up.
math? I mean,
so yeah, thanks for doing this with us, y'all. That was so much fun. I'm hoping you enjoyed it
It
too.
was.
It was a lot of fun.
don't quit
yeah.
your day job.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, good job, guys. Good job.
You
But
too.
I mean,
It was
you
fun.
felt you felt like you were gonna get tricked, and that was what happened.
I mean,
There-
wish that we were not muted during the time when I was literally saying to Dustin, these all taste the same. Like, in terms of just, like, they all taste like the same.
Similar.
And
Yeah,
I was
very
like, he wouldn't do that to us, would he? And I know that I'm wrong in terms of their finishes, that they're not all finished the same, but they
Yeah.
all taste the same. But, yeah.
Well,
Except for the
There's
Not gonna be
always
the
a
master
theme.
blenders of High West.
Yeah,
anytime
nobody's
soon.
probably hiring us for that job anytime soon. But you know what? I'll wear that trash palette sticker with pride.
Oh,
There you go.
you put it on your car.
So
Yeah.
did I send you guys the sticker already?
Oh,
Yeah. Just like you
Yeah,
already knew we
got it right
had
there.
trash palettes.
I thought this was a teenage. I thought it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle when I first got it.
That was my first
I
thought
mean,
too.
Like
It
I was
kinda
like,
is, but he's furry.
I know.
Yeah.
Then I realized it was
He
Oscar the
trashed
Grouch on
Palate.
steroids.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah. It kind of does look like Oscar the Grouch
It's a
and the
hairy
Teenage Mutant
Donatello.
Ninja Turtles had a baby.
All right. Well, we got a couple more giveaways to do, and then I believe we are going to open it up for a hangout. It's basically all we had tonight for y'all. You're free to get on with your lives. You're free to hang out with us. We would be happy to have you with us through the hangout if that's what you want to do. But if you got life, we understand.
Here's our life.
We have no
We'll
life.
be around.
All
Shout out to
right.
you guys.
We're gonna do our patron giveaway. We'll do the super chat giveaway, and then we'll drop the link in the chat, and people can hop on with us.
I'm not prepared, Troy.
Laura is
Good
not
eat dinner.
prepared, so we get to entertain while Laura gets prepared. I'm gonna pour myself a little more whiskey because I have nothing currently.
What are you drinking there, Troy?
Now that the challenge is over, are you guys? I think I'm going to pour a little bit more of this Sagamore port finished rye.
What was did you guys have a preference on the sample? Like what one you liked more than the other? Or
Are you having more?
I did it one time, and then at the end, when I was trying to taste them all rapid fire, I realized that I can't taste anything anymore. I don't know anymore. I think 4 was one of my favorites.
See? 3.
I think
Yeah.
4 was my favorite.
We both say 3.
3.
3 was
Yeah.
our favorite.
Three was-
We're in agreement on that one.
What was 3?
3 was the ruby port.
Oh, it was good.
You guys nailed that one, by the way.
That's why.
Yeah.
that's why it's your favorite.
Yes. That's the best one.
I'm gonna go buy a bottle tomorrow.
Yeah.
They don't make good
Unfortunately,
wines, so-
High West doesn't do this anymore. This was the old
Oh, they
single
don't?
barrel program. They used to do their
Yeah.
double rye and their American Prairie, which is their bourbon, and they used to do them all in these custom finishes. And when you picked a barrel, you could pick any finish you wanted. They did away with that program when they bought out. Was it by Constellation?
Oh, that sounds right.
I think they got bought out by Constellation. They did away with that program, and now they do the cask strength, and I think they do like big batches of. I mean, I've seen like Chardonnay and stuff like that. It's still decent, but it's not near as good as what these used to be. So if you see those out in the wild, you should grab them because they are not available anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bourbon, their bourbon finished in ex-peated Scotch casks, I think it is, and that thing tastes like toasted marshmallow, like burnt marshmallow. It's one of my favorite bourbons that I have. It's so good.
Sounds
But
yummy.
yeah,
Yeah, we've
Bummer.
seen
Bummer City.
We saw one of those for a long time on the shelf, and we're like, well, it must not be good because nobody's buying it. So we didn't buy it. Now it's like, well, maybe we should have bought it.
yeah. I mean, it really is like. I mean, I do drink a lot of peated Scotch, so maybe my palate is a little tainted, but like, it's not at all peaty in the same way that you would expect. Where it could be like a turnoff. It's more like just a tiny touch of campfire smoke on top of like vanilla. Oh, it's so good. Recommend if you see one in the wild still.
Yeah, and Bourbon Baller Lee, you're 100% correct. High West used to be a good brand. You know, they contract distilled and then they aged locally in, I think they're Park City, right?
Yeah, it's
Sure,
near
Utah.
Park City.
But when they got bought out, this is like what happens to all the good small distillers. They get bought out by somebody big, and then they come in and change everything, and it just ruins them. So High West, they do still put out some good stuff occasionally, but it's nothing like it used to be. It's all very
Most of it's
like corporate vanilla stuff now.
distillery only or Utah only.
Okay, this
But the distillery is
This is
cool.
the patron
if you ever have
only.
a chance to visit.
I've never been out there, but the photos and
Well,
stuff of that
we
place
will-
look so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Yes, I would love to.
And
go.
some of the distillery only selections and expressions are still good, but I agree. A lot of the stuff you can find daily on the shelf, not my favorite.
Yeah, I would love to find their Burai. Of course, you're never going to find it unless you go there or get extremely lucky. The Midwinter used to be great. Now it's just kind of okay, and it's way overpriced.
Yeah. That one's made me sad. Because that was one that, like, that was like one of the first ones that I ever helped you, like, actually hunt for. I'm a little bit more, like, bold in terms of, like, I don't mind calling around places and being a bit of a
Pest.
pest.
You can
asking questions.
you can join our
of
channel.
people.
You can join our channel.
Yeah. I don't mind doing that, and he is so shy about making phone calls to businesses like that, or whatever. Anyway, so we ended up finding it at a really tiny little place called Coborn's. Well, Coborn's is a chain, but it was a tiny little Coborn's in a small town wherever. That was our first one, and it was Act 9.
Yeah, I think
And it was so good.
Okay.
And so then I got excited about it, and I was like, oh, this will be cool to hunt for again next year. And we got Act 10, and it was just like kind of a little bit like, wah, wah, like not as good and more expensive by a solid 20, 30 bucks
Yeah,
or
that's been
something.
the toughest part. Is just the.
And now we've seen it in a couple stores this year.
I mean,
Like several stocked on a shelf, and we were just like, no.
Yeah,
It's
they just
sad,
sit on the
it's
shelves
sad.
now because it's crazy money. We got a local store here in our hometown. They've got probably 12 of them on the shelf, and it's
Oh,
listed
wow.
at like $200 plus 21% tax, and nobody's going to buy that. I mean,
Yeah.
they're in
Yeah.
Portland for $170, and nobody's buying it. And that's out
Yeah,
the
that's
door.
what I think.
$170.
A lot of our total wines have it for I think 170, and they definitely don't move very quickly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Whereas
it's
a
not
couple
worth
years
that.
ago, you'd go in and they'd laugh at you if you asked if they have it.
yeah, well, I mean, I would. I'm an all day buyer for $100 on that thing, but
Yeah.
you know, times they are changing.
I think this Sagamore port finished rye competes with Midwinter and beats it, and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Harder to come
I
by,
really
though.
tried to get my hands on was it the Sagamore sherry finish, or like there was like the reserve. I never found one. It was like a couple years ago or a few years ago when they had that version. Anyways, I've been trying to find some sort of sherry or wine finish Sagamore around here, but I haven't seen anything. One day.
Yeah. Scott and Arthur, where do you guys sit on the Midwinter? You buyers or passers?
It's not my favorite. I mean, I've always enjoyed them. So I mean, I don't think I would be a buyer per se, but
But
you
we
know,
don't pay 170
it's-
for it. either.
no.
It's
Yeah,
like 100.
I
around
mean,
here, us
they're around 100.
120 maybe.
So I mean, it's one of those that just it's hit or miss for me, really. I mean, it's so.
I have family in Utah, so I frequent Park City and the distillery every now and then. So if you want to try a Burai, let me know. I'll send out a sample.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah. I think the last like really fancy High West we saw, actually Laura saw in the wild, was the Yippee-Ki-Yay.
Stop. Don't even remind me. It was when we first got into whiskey and I didn't know. And I was like, oh, that's cool, but I don't know if it's good or not. And so I left it on the shelf. And then the next time I made it to that store was like 3 days later when Troy was like, how did you not pick up that bottle? And it was gone.
It's like
And it was
vermouth
like-
finished, right?
And it was
discontinued.
discontinued and it was MSRP and it was just sitting there and I didn't know.
I would never know. Like, I would never know. When I go to the store, I almost never just go to the liquor store by myself. That's just not going to happen. There's not anything that I couldn't easily just tell him to get for me when he goes, because he wants to spend 20, 30 minutes walking up and down those aisles. Like, I'm not about that. So, but if I go to Costco, I'll call him every time. And I just rattle off, like, what looks new and whatever. Because I just can't trust myself. I have no idea either. Snack time.
Philip, Yippee is going for $400 to $500 now. Yeah, I know. I messed up, and
That's
didn't get
crazy.
it. But I saw it on the shelf, and I was just like, I don't know if that's any good or not. I'll just leave it. And turns out it's really good, and I didn't buy it. What?
Scott, can you go get me some snacks?
Yeah.
Bob?
Sorry, we're
What,
just
what are you guys
having
eating
snack.
now? You guys
Oh,
snacking?
this is a pizza?
Bob?
You guys got pizza? Oh man,
That sounds good.
We had that earlier.
we ordered pizza earlier.
I
Oh.
just had some Korean barbecue snack bites from Costco. Some little meat
Yum.
bites.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
I didn't get any of those, by the way.
They were on my side of
Oh.
the table.
They sound
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next.
What did that say? They don't even let Kaylin in the liquor store if she forgets her ID. What? Are you kidding? I actually don't get ID'd anymore. So
Why
I look.
so-
I
Did that
apparently
just
look
stop
older
recently?
in person. No, I honestly think it's been a while. And Minnesota is like a we ID kind of state. Now that I'm in Wisconsin, I definitely don't get ID. But
Yeah.
I'm 35, so been a while.
They only graduated 2 years after me, Troy. Are you saying that I am super old?
I have a child her age.
Dustin shaved, so well, wait. We are children, but
In my mind.
yeah,
in my heart.
definitely
Yeah.
childlike. Our dogs keep
All right,
us young.
shall we spin this wheel and give away some whiskey?
Yes, so this is I gotta shuffle it.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Okay.
We're not gonna do no like minute long spin or anything, Matt.
Nope, it'll be done very soon. This is for our giveaway of different bull runs. Thank you for the super chats and everything. And it is going to
Bourbon Hunter Lee.
Lee. Congratulations, Lee. Thanks for the super chats and the channel membership and
Yeah, and anything else that super chatted tonight, there's lots of new names I saw. Please send us an email so I can do the sticker. I don't want you to have donated and not get something for it. So the email is in the description to any of our videos, including this live stream. We're going to drop the link in the chat and we're going to open it up. Guys, we can only have 10 people on screen at a time. It's the limitation of StreamYard. So if you try to join and it says it's full, check back. People drop out and more people come on, and you know, it is what it is. We try to accommodate everybody. Do we want to keep the live stream running a little bit longer? And
maybe just a couple minutes.
yeah, we'll keep the live stream running a little bit longer, a few minutes, and then we're gonna end it. But we got some people backstage. I see Charles Alul, welcome to the show. I see Professor Rusty, welcome to the show.
You can see a neck or hand.
Gandy Road there. We got Whiskey Wisdom. Got spots for 2 more. Or 3 more.
Math.
What's going on, Matt?
What's up, guys? You know, I think the biggest travesty of tonight, other than OTB losing, is, you know, Vogelsang was about to retire. You had to go and let him know that ice wine exists now. So that's going to be his next hunting thing. So, you know, rest in peace, Dave. He's just never going to be able to retire now. He's got a whole ice wine collection he needs to go find now.
Matt, he's going to drink that ice wine on ice.
He will. I know.
Hey,
I'll tell you what.
That's how you get the full-
the only
those
way.
things go together.
The second he found out that existed, you know.
But
I'm sure.
all of you know, except for the two other shows that are in here, the question that I have to ask: do they like Rich and Rare Reserve? Come on. No? Damn it.
No response. No one's answering that.
Wow. Snobs. Okay.
Rusty, do you like it or do you just drink it?
No, I like it. I do like it. And it's cheap. I mean, it's two good things that go great together.
Yeah, it's definitely cheap. I think we paid $9 for our bottle.
Yeah.
We got the gold plastic cap,
Yes.
glass bottle.
It's gotta be the reserve. Now the other stuff is whew, it's like floor cleaner or something, but
The cheap stuff's no good.
yeah, really, yeah.
Good night, Michael. Thanks for hanging out and chat. Can't join in. My gray beard would just blend in with everyone else.
We appreciate you showing up tonight. We hope to see you again next Saturday.
And who's ever trying to join, appreciate you trying to join, but you know, it's that whole limitation of StreamYard. I just did they sent out a survey of what would make people happier. And I said, the fact that they decreased how many people we could have on our live stream did not make me happy. And they should decrease the price then if they're going to do the same thing.
Well, yeah, and we've seen so many other channels try to leave StreamYard and go to like Streamlabs or something that allows more people, and it's just like a total shit show. They can't get it dialed in. So
we're afraid.
We're hesitant. We're hesitant to leave.
So have you heard of EVMUX? EVMUX?
No, clearly we've not heard of that, Rusty. I feel like you just made that up.
No, no. Check it out. It's we're fixing to change over to it on off track. It's a little technologically advanced, so you'll have to let Laura
Oh shit.
do it. But
I think we'll probably stick with StreamYard.
I got it written down. We'll check it out. But I mean, we're nurses. We're not IT people.
I mean, I could figure it out, but that takes time.
the free version alone. I mean, how many places do y'all stream to? Just here?
Just here.
Yeah, or just YouTube. The free version lets you go to 2 places for free. So
Wyatt's still at work, but thanks for checking in with us, buddy. We appreciate you.
Somebody's got a TV on in the background.
That's Dave. He's trying to figure out how to, get the double oak bourbon. He's researching how he can do the double ice wine now. So
the only reason
Matt,
I
did I
came
just hear
on.
you say pook?
What?
Did you just say pook?
Ice wine 20 years ago and port wine too without ice. So that's why I came on to say that to Matt.
Yeah, and for anybody that's trying to join, try back again in a little while. Like I said, people come and go. We're gonna be on for a while, so we're gonna actually in the live stream let you guys get on with your nights and maybe go check out Big Vic or somebody else that's still running live. We're gonna do the hangout backstage. Again, if you want on, please check back later, and hopefully we can get you in, because backstage is where all the craziness happens.
Yeah, maybe I can save the link and put it in the description of the video so that if someone pops in later, they can just find it easily. How's that sound?
Matt, did you say pook?
Yep.
Is she right off screen there?
She was. I don't know where she just went off to.
Ah,
I'll
the
ever come
ever-elusive.
say.
right here,
The ever elusive, yeah.
right there, Pookie.
Yeah.
Right
There it
Pook in the
is.
wild.
There it is. I love it. Wow, that's a vintage shirt, Rusty. Hang on to that one.
What's the secondary price on that shirt?
It's pretty high. I got to tell you, the quality of this T-shirt is freaking amazing. I mean, it is the softest T-shirt that I own, for real.
Yeah, those shirts were great. So Scott and
Who's your
Arthur.
t-shirt guy, Matt?
No, I had a friend who owned a business that did it, and she's like a super perfectionist on everything. Very expensive shirts, but I mean, like Rusty said, they're so comfortable. Yeah. So Scott and Arthur, it was fun watching you guys. And Dustin, Kaylin, do you guys think that Troy and Laura are the kings of suspense, where they're like, "Oh, hold on a minute, we got to get a snack." Oh,
Yeah.
They know what
sorry.
they definitely know what they're doing. I'll
Yeah,
say that they know how to do this right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there were
yeah.
3 unskippable ads before we found out.
Have fun.
How bad did we do?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I felt 0% confident the entire time. So the fact that we even got 6 points was a huge win.
It
Well,
was very close. Very close.
well, when you realize that they both work in the medical industry, and the medical industry is perfect at making you wait, in suspense of what the hell's going to happen. I mean,
Should have known.
Oh,
Oh, shots fired.
Rusty.
Thanks.
I've been practicing.
Look,
I don't think the
I'm-
nursing
I'm-
staff
Burn.
could be accused of that.
I got hired onto the hospital. It's going to take 3 weeks for them to get my crap done so I can go to work there. So, I mean, there you go.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
weeks
when-
to go to work?
When Laura got rehired back at the hospital when she stopped travel nursing, I feel like it was 2 months before you started
It's
working.
insane.
Well, because
And
the
then
credentialing
and then I
process
got to-
alone at most places is huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took me 3 hours yesterday to get through the credentialing and all my medical tests and all that crap.
Yeah.
And it took me longer because actually I failed my drug test because I was too hydrated. So I had to take it again because apparently if your urine is diluted,
thing?
it doesn't count.
Yes, that's correct.
What? Seriously?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think you should leave off that second part, like, where you correct why it happened. Just say, like, I failed my drug test, so it
I
took
just
me
failed
longer,
my drug
and just
test.
leave it at that. You let those people ask you those questions.
You should have just told him it's
Exactly.
not. You should have told him it's not diluted. That's just rich and rare reserve.
Wow. Wow.
That's some Jack Daniels product.
Hey, Troy, if you don't mind, can I go ahead and plug next Friday night for Bourbon and Balls?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, you're asking Troy permission, but really I'm the one you should be asking.
I'm sorry, Laura. If I may. Bourbon and Balls is doing a fundraiser for one of the OGs of the show, Bob. And they've got a GoFundMe set up for it right now. So we're doing for every $5 donation, you get your name on the wheel. We've got all kinds of bourbons and samples we're giving away. We're giving away some swag. And everything's going to Bob for his daughter. He had passed away recently, and I believe it was she had a liver transplant, and things did not work out. So we're just trying to help out with some medical bills. So if
Can
anybody
we
has
donate?
time-
Can we donate a mystery blind to your giveaway?
Sure, absolutely.
Matt.
Yeah, because if you want, you can we can get you the information and you can just send it out to the winner. You just want to let us know, if you just. If you
Yeah,
wanna
just
send it-
advertise it as a mystery blind flight, 4 2-ounce samples, and you let us know who won, and we'll send it to them.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. That's awesome. Thank you.
For sure.
And if you donate to the there's actually on the Bourbon and Balls page, there's a link to the GoFundMe. And it would help if you do donate. Make sure you send an email to Bourbon and Balls. Let us know your YouTube handle, your real name, address, phone number, email. That way, if you're not there during the live and you win, we don't have to wait and try and contact you to get your information. Because they're actually bringing Beth back for one night. And I'll be on the side doing all the logistical stuff, trying to keep track of all the drawings. And hopefully have everybody's information ahead of time, so that way the following week we can get everything out as soon as possible. Because we would like to try and get everybody all their stuff before Super Bowl, so that way people can enjoy their prizes, with their friends and everything. And
Sounds great.
that'll be next Friday, the 31st, starting at 8 p.m. And that'll be Ohio time, so I guess Central Time, or no, Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry,
Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern Time. Thank you. But yeah, I just
Bob's a
thought I'd
good
put that out
dude.
there
It's for a good cause. It really is. He's a great guy, and
Yeah.
I just know him through the channel or whatever. But any support anybody can give, it would be well appreciated. So
Absolutely. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah. So Artfully Bourbon, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We had a lot of fun. You guys scored the win. If we ever transition this into a winners tournament or something, you guys would definitely be invited to that. We would invite On the Barrel too. You guys are winners in our opinion as well. But at least Kaylin, we would invite Kaylin.
Yeah, that's fine. I get it.
Kaylin might be on our channel by then, so
Yeah.
she might join our team.
She'll be on the other
Hi,
side.
Kaylin. I wish I could have texted you separately. I can just add my answers off to the side.
Oh, wow.
Just so we could, just so we could have just like a receipt at the end.
There you go. She did ask you guys about openings on the channel.
I did. It's true.
We'll take Kaylin and Dustin's watch, and it'll be good.
Yeah, you can have. Yeah, do you need the tide information? Because where are you guys located again?
In the middle of the country.
Sweet. Yeah.
Us too.
Not where water is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have water, but I don't think they have tides.
Yep.
No.
All right. If you're watching at home, we're gonna pull the plug on the live stream. If you want to join backstage, like I said, keep trying. There'll be openings eventually, and you can hang out with us. We'll be on a while. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We love you guys. We'll see you again next Saturday.
Cheers.
Thank you.